All right. Another episode. Dadbods Sports Talk, episode 3. We'll start off with my my intro I always do. Make sure you're following us on twitter.com/dadbodsports, TLK. There's no A in there. And if you want to watch us live doing this podcast, we are live right now on twitch.tv/dadbodsportstalk. There is an A in that one. We also have our YouTube for if you don't watch it live, and we have a SoundCloud if you just want to be a loser and listen to the audio
watch live.
The audio only. I think that's soundcloud.com/dadbod-sportstalk. All right, we made it. We made it to episode 3. We're still doing it, guys. We're still alive.
Third time's the charm.
Wow, a week and a half. Every Tuesday and Friday we're here. So if you didn't catch episode 1 and 2 and you don't want to go back and watch them, catch us live on Tuesdays and Fridays. Today, what are we doing today? Today we're kind of just doing a little NFL recap, and we're just kind of shooting the shit, talking. I call it free talk, free sports talk. We'll talk about just random stupid shit. some informative shit, but for the
Always
most part,
informative.
for the most part, we're
gonna bounce around a lot. I feel like we got some good stuff.
we are bouncing. We're gonna be bouncing around a lot today. Let's start with the NFL recap. Let's start with our Friday Night Lions little baby recap because every Friday we choose the games and we put a little wager on it. This last Friday, Dalton went 8-3-1. Good job, Dalton.
Nice. That was a solid week.
You should have straight bet everything.
I should have straight bet every one of those.
8-3-1, you would have won. Yeah, if you straight bet. If you imagine doing like an 8-team parlay and hitting those. Jake, myself. Oh no, we didn't introduce ourselves.
Yeah, we didn't.
I am Jake. I'm pretty much here every week. I'm the host of this little thing we call Dadbods Sports Talk. I don't know. You guys got something to say that you guys want to say something about me this time instead of me saying something about myself?
Here's a fun fact about Jake. Jake is about 6'3", 6'4".
6'3".
Don't give him too much credit.
6'3". Let's just say 6'3.5".
250.
250.
Back. THICC.
With a size 7 shoe.
No. Size 10.5.
But he wears socks with sandals every day.
I think I'm size 10, honestly.
I think he's rocking it right now.
I think I'm size 10, honestly, and but I have to I buy a size 11.5 shoes.
Because you have fat feet?
So it doesn't look weird.
so it doesn't look
if you
weird.
see me in my jeans, I have really long legs and then these small little feet, and it's this looks like I'm about to topple over.
It's impressive that you keep
I feel like
balance.
we're foot shaming you. It's like
Follow us on Twitter and I'll show you a picture of our fucking feet. for all the fucking foot fetish people out there.
Shout out Evan Machado.
All right, let's get a little intro on Darren. You guys got anything nice to say about Darren?
I like Darren's attire today.
Yeah, we got the two professionals here in the back.
Business casual pod.
This is a true dad shirt. This is an Oakley golf shirt.
That is really
That's nice.
You went out of your way and bought that?
What?
You went to the store and bought that?
It's a nice shirt, man.
I got it. Yeah, I got it.
No, someone gave it to you.
I bought this.
That's like your
I bought this.
That's like your some teammates' coach's dad's hand me down.
False. I went to the Oakley employee store and I bought it.
True.
It was nice. It's
nice.
nice. It's
You
a
got
nice
baby
shirt.
soft skin. You're kind of hairless.
It is true. No hair.
So
No hair.
you can talk
he's-
about my feet. I'm talking about this guy's hairless.
He's got the dad calves.
He's got ginormous calves.
Yeah, always has.
We'll hit you guys on Twitter one day with the Caps.
We're gonna do
Maybe.
So we
a
got
foot
feet,
picture,
fucking
a
calves.
calf picture. I don't even want to know what's gonna happen.
And not the
rest of
Cavaliers.
life.
We're talking about calves.
Darren's
calves.
calves.
Like when you go to a basketball tournament and you look at
It's like
Asian
a horse.
uncle, like an Asian uncle, and you just look at like they're wearing these cargo shorts and probably ankle socks, and you just go, what the fuck?
It's like Clydesdale.
Yeah, what's going on with this guy's leg? Why is his calf bigger than his fucking quad? That's been my problem since I was 12 years old.
Well, you can jump on.
That
Yeah,
sucks.
that's how you spot
Yeah,
it.
Don,
You're like,
let's-
ooh, big
let's-
calves,
let's-
high jumper.
What do we got?
He's a leaper.
What do we got to say about Dalton? Nothing. He's a loser.
Dalton is the number one self-proclaimed best guy. He's just got it all. Self-proclaimed. I got it all.
I'm the best.
Let's get your stats going. What are you 6'4"?
I'm 6'5" with shoes. Yeah, 6'5" with shoes. 220, 225.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty
A lot of
thick.
girls will like that.
Do you have any knees left?
They won't.
No, my knees hurt. My knees literally hurt so bad today, and every day actually.
Because you got you tore your patellar tendon.
Yeah, I just
And your
my
left knee, your
knees
right
are
knee.
done. My left knee.
So
my left
you
knee.
and Jeremy Lin are the same guy. Like, do you have any rehab ideas for Jeremy Lin?
Garrett Richards.
No, don't come
Yeah,
back.
no, him and Garrett Richards are the same
Don't come
guy. Same
back,
injury.
like,
Don't come
4
back
months early
again.
like I did, or you'll be miserable. Hey, Code's tuned in. What? How do you do with his record here?
Cody.
Yeah. What happened with him?
I have 5 losses marked down
Oof.
and a tie.
Oof.
So what is that?
Oof.
There was 12 games.
I don't think he's getting it
So it
right.
was
I don't
6-5
think,
and 1.
I
6-5
don't think he's
and
getting
1.
the oyster that he wanted.
You're not getting any oysters, Cody. Sorry, bud.
Cody's lock did hit
You
though.
did hit your lock, though. Good
The
job.
Rams, big time cover.
Good.
I like that lock.
No, I'm
All right,
good.
I like the
I
Rams.
got nothing left. My knees hurt. That's all I got for you today.
Shout out to Cody. Thanks for filling in.
Yeah.
Thanks,
last
Codes.
week. Darius, tell him thank you, dude.
I said thanks.
You're the
Cody's the
man.
man.
You're the man.
All right, Darius. Let's. What do we have to say about Darius?
Here we go.
Anything nice?
Darius is a loser.
I mean, my mom used to say, like, if you don't have anything nice, then
Don't say it at all.
Don't say anything at all.
Darius is good at shooting free throws and 3-pointers, but he's never gotten a rebound in his entire life.
That's what Jake Burke's for.
What's Darius's stats though here? He's like what, 6'6"?
6'6". He lies about his weight, so like you'll never.
We'll
get
just say like 240.
that. Yeah,
That's
like
really
that.
generous.
He would like that a lot.
That's really generous. I don't think I've been
I have nice
240
things to
since
say.
I was in high school.
6'6", 240. Never got a rebound. Probably never gotten a 3 in the key.
Lionel Purcell's award
Never
winner.
got to the key, like,
iPad.
He's never been in the paint.
It's hot down there.
I used to scream at the refs on defense because I'm always guarding, like I'm undersized. I'm always be guarding like some 6'6" loser,
Like Darius.
like backing me up in the key, and I used to go, "That's fucking 3 in the key."
Somebody just said Darius got the best corner 3 in the game.
Beware, you guys know this guy, dude.
Yeah.
Welcome to the stream, Beware.
Yeah.
All right,
Corner
let's get
3
to
is cash.
He knows. We
That's,
moved up.
that's basically the only place he is.
This guy shoots more 3s than any guy I've ever seen in my entire life.
It's
It's rare that he goes past half court. Rare if he goes past half
Hey,
court.
where's my buddy from college? We played
All right,
at the Rec.
NFL recap. Let's go through I said our picks from Friday Night Lines. We're here every Tuesday and Friday. Friday night is when we do our NFL picks with the spread. Dalton was 3-1. Good job, Dalton.
Thank
Nice.
you. Thank you.
Jake,
Thank you.
Dadbod Jake over here with the small feet. I was I was
Big
8
heart, small feet.
small.
He likes to kick.
Jake
Can have small hands too.
was 8-3-1. And
Solid week.
we had a nice week. It was I think it was like we all looked at the lines and we were like, this is like a shitty week. No, we don't want to touch any of this stuff. But at the end of the week, I was like, this is a really easy week.
Yeah.
Because all the favorites mostly
The
covered.
heavy favorites covered
Yeah.
mostly.
So we did good on that. But since we tied, we have a special tiebreaker planned for Friday.
Ooh.
Friday Night Lines. You got to make sure you come back on Friday, and then that will determine who is the actual winner of the week. And every week when there's a winner, they get to decide a punishment or they get some kind of victory reward for winning. So you got to come back to see what the punishment, the reward is, the tiebreaker is. We got it all planned out for Friday. So that's just our picks.
Are we showing what the tiebreaker is, or are we saving that
No,
for
it's a
Friday?
surprise.
Okay.
Surprise. You got to come back on Friday for the surprise tiebreaker.
I see my name again.
I hear there's 2 Dowdies here. See, it says one of you guys has a hog and one of you guys doesn't.
That's probably me.
All right.
I don't know who said that.
Moving on.
Oh, Cray said that. That's a great name.
This is gonna be a fun one, guys.
That's good. That is good.
We're starting to catch our groove a little bit in episode 3. We're just talking shit on each other all day. That's
This
it.
is what Dadbod Sports Talk was all about.
Talking about
This was,
sports.
this was
At
the
all.
brainchild.
Cody, you wanted you to add that he gets 2 points for his lock, but I still think he got crushed.
We
Doesn't
all
matter.
hit our locks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
all right,
still
well,
dead.
then you're
He's
dead.
still dead.
Cody, you're dead, man.
Cody-
Just give it up.
Better luck next time, bud.
Well, come back. We'll do
All
it
right,
again.
So we got the tiebreaker on Friday for our picks. What else? We couldn't talk about how pretty much the loss of the week that crushed everyone probably was Seattle. They really just shit the bed.
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins, give me it, Don. Come on, give me a sound clip.
You like that? You like that? I told you on Friday.
You had Washington.
Yeah, Dalton's the
You
one
had
that took Washington.
I would, you like that? I told you would like it. If
Yeah, we
you
should clip
took that, you
could watch that on YouTube.
I do like that you took Tampa Bay money line though. That was bold.
That was bold.
That was a
yeah.
bold move right there.
yeah.
That
Wait,
almost cost you.
who,
the
did
game.
anyone else take anyone money line that was worthy? Well, who? Oh, Cody took what? Colts money line?
Yeah, Cody got 2 for that.
Ooh, what's
What
that
did we
about?
get to for that?
What's that about?
But he still had 5.
still
so I
dead.
think,
Yeah.
Did anyone else hit a nice money line one, or was that it?
you had money line. You said money line
Bucks.
Carolina. Remember you said money line Carolina, but we don't. That doesn't count for 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I said the Bucks. That was bad.
I don't think
Is
I
Jameis
took
Winston?
Denver.
Is Jameis
I feel
Winston
like I
dead?
did not take Denver.
I
took
was writing a lot of shit down really fast.
You took Denver. Watch the cast.
You still
I'm
had
gonna
five-
have to.
You still,
I'm
had,
gonna
you
have
still
to
had
watch
6 losses, dude.
That's
You're
true.
not-
That
you're
is
not on
true.
it. All right. What do we want to talk about? Waiver wire? So we want to just get into waiver wire, jump into waiver wire, fantasy football talk?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's actually talk about some sports here, guys. We've been we're not bad. We've been talking about shit for 12 minutes. So
Talking about
That's what we're
sports.
all
We're
about
talking
here.
about sports.
Talking shit and making no sense.
All right,
All right.
Darius.
we
Who's
make a
your
lot of
pickup?
sense.
who's your waiver wire?
My
pickup?
pickup this, I'm going a little deep with this one, but I'm going Josh Gordon. I picked him up already in our league.
Darius
Wait,
picked,
how long ago?
You've had him all year.
No, I haven't had him all year. I picked him up like 2 weeks ago.
I think Darius picked up Josh Gordon in our league 5 weeks ago.
5?
Yeah, when he wasn't even in the league. Josh
I
Gordon wasn't even in the
had
league.
a.
He was still
insider.
selling cars.
I had the inside guy.
What's up, chaotic cowboy?
Yeah, he had the inside. The inside
Chaotic
info.
cowboy.
You like that one?
So
What's
yeah,
that
that's my
about?
pickup. I think the Browns have nothing to play for. They don't
What do we
care,
think
so they're
about-
just going to throw him out there. And
Cowboy,
I think he's going to.
Cowboy Nation.
Even that
Jeez.
one season he came back late, he still produced. So
I had
my team
Cowboys.
needs something.
Did you? You had the Cowboys? That's a good.
Yeah,
pick.
I was all
No,
over
no,
the
no.
Chiefs.
Me too.
All right, Josh Gordon. Let's talk about how. Remember what he said
He said I was drunk and high
before.
every-
He said
every
before the
game.
games,
Every game.
Before the games, I would, whether it be a little weed or a little alcohol, I would partake
Every
and
game.
and then I would
It's like what? Like
out
eighth
there
grade or
and
something?
perform fucking 200-yard games with
Dabble.
the shittiest quarterback in the league.
I was saying, yeah. Do you blame the guy?
That's
he's
insane.
He's with the Cleveland Browns. That's the worst franchise.
That's wild.
That's
Now imagine if
absolute-
he just like did the opposite and he was like the Adderall guy, and he'd just be hyper.
No, you can't-
That's everyone.
no, you can't
Is
be
that a
Adderall
ban
guy.
sometimes?
What do you mean everyone takes Adderall?
Yeah,
In the NFL?
I don't know about the NFL.
MLB,
MLB, everybody
MLB.
takes it.
No, because Chris
I mean,
Davis-
NFL, I bet you too.
No,
They just
MLB,
they're just not
they-
getting. They're just rolling the dice on getting tested. How
I
often
don't
are
know,
they
man.
testing?
Let's
in
be
NFL?
honest. Like, you're on Adderall. You don't sleep.
I don't know. I've never taken it.
No,
Yeah,
no,
me
none of
either.
us
Yeah,
have
me-
ever-
yeah,
us
me
have
either.
ever
None of us
Yeah.
have ever partaked in any
Don't
type
do
of.
it. I don't either.
I don't know.
No.
There's nothing.
No
Don't
one has
look at
ever-
any of us.
I've looked at
Friday Night Lions
I've
is
read,
like Friday, the lines of the.
Yeah,
of
I've
the
read like
games,
online
like-
studies about
What are we
like,
talking
people
about?
taking
Yeah,
Adderall.
nice.
What's going on here?
it's warm here.
All right,
Doesn't get cold.
Josh Gordon is your pickup of the week,
Yeah,
and you're really confident in it.
yeah.
Okay.
Because I think that like by the time he gets in his groove, that's the type of pickup that could win you the whole thing.
Well, I didn't think it was a big deal, like the whole weed thing.
No,
Like,
I think
whatever.
they should be able to
Let him
smoke weed
if he-
anyways.
especially if he's playing good and stuff like that. But like now, like they were seeing like the alcohol thing. That's kind of like, remember Ron Artest used to drink at halftime and shit. And like,
Yeah, and then
like,
Ron
really-
Artest was
and then-
insane.
And then he
like
put-
baseball players drink in the clubhouse all the time, but they don't go out and pitch. They're just like because
This
they're just
guy,
fucking.
this guy's like hates the Giants.
Yeah.
But
He
then
loves
they-
the Cowboys.
Hey S Moss 0527.
That's
Yeah, it's there.
the
Chaotic
Giants are so
Cowboy.
bad. We were talking about the Giants last week a little bit about how we hate. I always forget his fucking name. The stupid
Ben
coach.
McAdoo.
Ben McAdoo and his
Ooh,
stupid
Ben
Did you hear? He,
slick back
he finally
hair.
said it comes down. The blame comes down on the coaches. Well, no shit. You're like what 1-7.
They said
Whose fault is
he
it?
said since they're so bad they're gonna start
tanking.
not tanking but start playing guys that to get them experience, game time experience. And then they're like, does
That'd be
that,
good.
does
My
that
boy will
include
get
the
some playing
quarterback?
time.
And he's like, yeah,
Calv-
that includes everyone.
Calvin Munson will
So
get
he
some,
might be
some
benching
bucks.
the quarterback
No way.
to get the new some. I
The
don't even know who
backup,
the backup
the
is.
backup is probably better than Eli.
No,
So, yeah,
Eli's good, man.
Geno
I think
Smith?
Eli's still good.
Yeah, I mean,
I
it's
think
not-
Geno Smith. I think Geno Smith's a backup in New York. I
Yeah,
think he
I
is.
think he
honestly.
is.
I think you.
He
Yeah.
is.
I think
throw him
he
out
might
there.
have a better
Let's see what
chance.
happens. I'm a Packers fan, so
That's what.
I'm
Speaking
dead.
Brett Hundley was. I mean, he's not like he's throwing picks and
yeah,
stuff.
he's
He's just. They're just not moving. I don't know what's going
yeah.
on.
They can't move the chains.
Yeah.
Speaking of Eli Manning, we had this debate in college with one of my friends. He said he was more athletic than Eli Manning, and we always like gave him shit for it.
Who
I
is
believe
more
that,
athletic than Eli Manning?
I think only one person at this table is more athletic than Eli Manning.
You
That's
know,
even
it's
debatable.
definitely
I
me.
think that's even debatable.
And it's
I don't
probably
even know
me.
if I am.
I wasn't talking about me. We were talking about Ryan Ross, one of my friends from college, and he's like 100% I'm more athletic than him.
Did this guy do track and field in high school?
No, he played
Eli's
high school
pretty
football.
old now too, right?
Yeah.
Eli, but he's never
you're
been
talking about a
athletic.
guy
I
who
thought I could run faster than Eli.
like when Eli when the like
I've seen you run
Well,
recently.
not right this second.
Not with the knee and
If
the
you gave me
ankle.
like 2 weeks,
No, no way.
You haven't been the same since the blown hamstring of like 2012.
the great blown hamstring of 2012.
Might have been
He's dead.
Might have been later
He's
than that.
You write a book about that one.
The blown hamstring of 2014.
All right, let's get back on track to the waiver wire.
Josh Gordon. Okay, Josh Gordon. Josh Gordon.
Dennis has got fit. Josh Gordon. Don, who you got?
Is there anyone left? Like, if your
There
league's
is.
not
We got
full,
some. Give me your list.
if
Give
your
me some-
league's
give me a
not
little cheat
full,
sheet.
like I don't know, but I will say this:
What
if
about
you
these Miami backup
have,
running backs?
if you have, I will say this: if you, Kenyon Drake.
I think
don't
they already
know,
got him
someone-
last week.
someone
Williams?
has one.
Williams was good.
All I know
Williams
is
the
if-
CPR guy.
If you
Yeah, that was the pickup.
if you happen to have Adrian Peterson on your team, you need to
already
start
has him.
playing him.
Yeah.
If you're
Has
not
him and
playing him
played him.
now, I'm just saying if you haven't been playing him, and
Well,
you need
he
to start
did
playing
good
him.
the first
He
week.
got like 37 carries.
He's
last
had
week.
100
Really
yards
bad.
in every game except
No,
for
no.
the last one.
No, he did good the first week with Arizona. He did
Horrible.
really bad the second week, and he did good the third
Yeah,
week. So
that's what I'm
now, if we're on
He's got 200-yard week.
on off, then we're predicting a bad week. But I like him. He's my guy. So
Of course you like him.
get him in there. So
But I don't feel like he's a pickup.
you haven't picked up a pickup. You haven't picked a pickupper. You know, for the pickle piper
No,
Peter.
I want Greg Olson to come back. When's that happening? I need
Yeah,
him.
Greg Olson. That's a good pickup.
He's been.
That's not a
I have him
no.
on my team. He's
People-
been on
there's no way
IR
people
I
forever.
dropped him. I dropped him immediately when he broke. his
I've
foot.
had him on my team forever.
I was like, I'm done. I get
Just
pissed-
IR. I'm just trying
I
to fill
get
my.
pissed off. I get pissed off when guys get hurt. I don't want to wait for 10 weeks.
All I do is just.
And I had
Yeah,
another
but
guy
for-
that was hurt. So if you have two guys that hurt and you're unlucky, then you got to choose.
I try to have the deepest IR squad in the league. I
Yeah,
just want
but
to have the
some-
most hurt players possible.
Why?
Some leagues have IR though.
That's like
so
my-
if there's
that's a true-
IR,
that's
they
like
can
a
just
true
put
team
them
yeah,
back.
for
you
me.
have two IR guys though.
Well, yeah.
Like I have my pickup, Danny Woodhead,
Oh, yeah.
and like
Is
these,
he- he's not
these
dead
are sneaky
anymore?
guys too because they might not be coming back this year. So like when you go on your little website ESPN Yahoo, and it says projected, that's what they sort them by.
It's going to be 0.
It's going to be 0. So you're going to be able to get this guy because it's going to be 0 because he might not be back this week. He might be back next week, but you're going to want him next week too. So it's good to get him early.
I'll tell you right now, the hardest pickup for this week, I think, is the guys that have Wentz and Alex Smith with no backup.
Oh, quarterback.
Quarterback is really tough right now.
Why they both
I
have buys this
played, I
week?
played
They're both
Blake
on
Bortles last week.
I had that.
Played all
Blake
right,
Bortles
yeah,
still
Bortles
won.
all right.
I got. How about Stafford?
I beat Darius last week. Can we just
Everyone
cut
has
it out?
Stafford.
I know.
that's
I know
not
what
as
I'm saying.
like
I'm
that's
just.
no letter for
I
that.
just he
Yeah.
gets you a steady
So
like
sad.
18 to 20 points every week.
I have him.
I just play him every week.
Yeah, he's good. I think the pickup this week is Josh McCown. That guy is actually
Oh,
been
God.
putting up points.
He crushed my Bills last week.
Jets are feeling
Crushed
it.
them.
I understand this.
Jets are
Robbie
Vegas.
Anderson is
Jets are
what
Vegas'
other
favorite team.
quarterback are you going to pick up this week?
No, I'm 100% with you. I'm just thinking like most teams already have a backup quarterback.
Not if you had A-Rod.
No, I don't.
Like, think about it. If you have Aaron Rodgers.
I never had a backup.
like,
quarterback.
here's
I
a
had
perfect
Phillip Rivers the whole season, and then I just
Here-
waited for one bye, and then
And
I
you
picked
just
up one,
picked-
and I got to play Phillip Rivers again now forever.
Here's a prime example in our Horseman League. What am I supposed to do?
The best pickup would have been Jared Goff.
Yeah.
I see.
yeah, but he's gone.
No, he
Okay.
wasn't gone. Last week he was still available.
Yeah.
Who
Okay,
picked
so
him up this
what
week?
am I gonna do in the Horseman League? I got
I don't know.
Derek.
fucked though.
I got Derek Carr. He's got to buy, right?
Okay.
Right?
And then I got Deshaun Watson, who's on my IR. So what do I do?
You dropped Deshaun Watson.
But who do I pick up? All these quarterbacks available.
Did you
suck.
hear
Take
Darren?
Josh McCown.
You
That's your best option.
You dropped Deshaun Watson.
I don't even think he's available.
I'm
in our
dropping
league.
Blake Bortles. You can have him back.
I'm gonna pick up Jay Cutler because I
All right.
love Jay Cutler.
Jay Cutler could put up some points.
Depends on the team he's playing.
All right. Do we want to talk about?
Fitzpatrick, Ryan Fitzpatrick.
No,
I'm
no,
picking
don't
him
do
up.
that. Don't do that.
He's projected 20.6.
See this projection thing is it how they
much
sort about this
candy?
projection? thing?
they got it all wrong.
All right. Moving on from the waiver wire pickups, I think we gave you guys a couple little tips there. Do you have any one you want to add over here?
No, we get them all.
Okay. What's up with all these fights in the NFL? Did you guys see these? What's AJ Green and who was it?
Jalen
Ramsey.
Jalen.
Ramsey.
Our boy
I
Jalen.
was gonna say Josh Norman, but I was like, no, it wasn't it.
Jalen Ramsey.
Jalen Ramsey. That was did you guys see it? It was like a pretty like
Okay.
professional chokehold right there. That was like he got the hooks in.
But the thing that I don't get about the fights, when these guys, okay, the chokehold's good. I like the chokehold.
Yes, but when
they start throwing punches,
yeah,
they get a fucking helmet on. When
AJ
you're not
Green
doing anything.
literally swung.
Hey, this guy's asking us, how do we feel about Zeke Elliott's possible suspension?
I love it.
This guy's been, what do you mean? This guy's been getting off the hook every week. Jerry's controlling this league. Jerry's flying this judge. Oh no! Now the judge fell down the stairs or something. Like, what's next?
Because I'm waiting
Some
for
weird,
fantasy
like,
football.
Nancy Kerrigan's shit's going to happen.
In terms of
Someone's
fantasy
gonna have a
football,
missing kneecap.
in terms of fantasy football, we're waiting like this. Him just keep putting off the suspension is good because he's going to be suspended right in the middle of playoffs,
Which is
Now,
great.
for anyone that has him on their team, and they obviously been playing him every week, and he's been doing well. They're
It's
going to have to find something. You can't replace Ezekiel Elliott.
right. It's great for people like us that
We don't have him on our
we
team.
don't have him, and we're chasing the guy that
Yeah.
does. But for a person that's like on the fence and is counting on Zeke every week to like possibly get in the playoffs or whatever, dead.
I have Zeke in 2 leagues and I'm just riding him. Why can't?
You have to.
he's gonna
Yeah,
be
you
done.
should.
You
That's
have
what you
to.
should do.
He's just.
That's
how
that's
soon
my
do you-
thought on Zeke. I think it's bullshit too. I think it's bullshit in the fact that he should have been suspended at the beginning of the season. I don't like this whole appeal process.
Why
I
do
don't
you
like,
not? What? How?
But is it going to be a?
What do
Is
you mean?
it,
If you're just a woman beater or whatever the fuck, then you get suspended.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's
He
the
beat
end of it.
women. I don't think he beat
I
women.
get where you're coming from. That I don't think they proved anything. I think the biggest thing is like with the Goodell. Like
what do you
he
mean?
just
There was,
like he
did
just
you see
goes.
the pictures?
No, I know, but he just goes like Goodell like is like boop suspended, and there's no
Zeke's girlfriend's picture.
like
you didn't see that? She's like got
cross
bruises and shit.
reference or like accountability. So then that's why he's getting all these appeals because these judges are like, well, there's just one person going, oh, okay, yeah, you're suspended.
So it's he's actually hurting the process.
But is it going to turn
Yeah.
into a Tom Brady situation where he just doesn't
already
even
has,
serve till
kind of
next
like-
year?
Probably, yeah.
No, that's exactly what's going to happen. He's just going to keep going, and it will happen next year, and it'll be dropped to like 2 games.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen. It's
The whole thing.
they should just call it the Jerry League.
There's a huge
the national, the
difference.
NJL, the National
I
Jerry
knew
League.
that something fishy was going on when like they were like, boom, this guy's suspended. Did he serve 1 game already?
No.
No.
Oh, he was
Hasn't
about to
served.
serve his first game.
Yeah.
and then
0
they,
games.
Then they were like, then the guy was like, they're like, oh, he's gonna play. He's gonna be available this Sunday because the judge went on vacation. Why would you go on vacation in the middle of this trial?
Because he didn't want to do anything. He's like, no, look.
I think we talked
vacation.
about this. I think we
We're
talked
going,
about
to,
this.
we're going to Cuba.
When Jerry Jones calls
It's like a lame duck thing, you know?
and he says,
It's like,
hey,
no,
hey, Judge, we're going to the Bahamas for this week.
no decision is better than any decision.
And that judge was probably flying on one of
Jerry's
Jerry
private
Jones'
jets.
private
Yeah.
jets. Jerry Jones is Tywin Lannister. Just
Jerry Jones, talk about a guy
He's
who's
going
got
to
it
get
all.
killed by a midget son.
maybe.
How about what's it, not Al Davis, but the son,
Mark Davis.
Mark Davis. How about him? Is that a wild guy?
How about that bull cut?
Is that a wild guy?
Talk
Every time
about-
they show him in the stands, it's like anyone there'll be like people over at my house or something like that, like people that don't watch football, and they'll look at the screen and they'll see this guy and they'll be like,
Who is that?
who the fuck is this weirdo? Like girls or whoever's
Yeah.
watching, like even little kids are like,
Even little kids.
who is this fucking
Actually,
creepy
little
guy?
kids are like the best at figuring out like
Mark Davis,
Like,
I mean,
weird. Yeah, like this dude looks fucking weird. Like,
that bull cut is
That-
insane.
it's like and he's got the bangs.
Yeah.
He's got the bangs, but they're like go up, like they're kind of like it's like he chopped him himself.
Like he stuck a bowl in his head.
How
and was
hot are
just
you
like,
right now?
I'm sweating my ass off. I'm always sweating my ass off. We got this stupid fan, but we can't hit this fan because the lights are all fucked up.
So here's what I think about the Mark Davis is everybody's like, oh, the players would be fun to hang out with. Like after a big win, I'd probably want to party with Mark Davis.
I'm not hanging out with Mark Davis. He might just
I'd be
go.
like,
that guy looks like a
postal.
killer.
Yeah.
That guy looks like a straight
I watched a lot of
killer,
Ted
bro.
Bundy documentaries, and that guy fits the fucking profile.
Ted Bundy, man.
All right,
Dear Zachary.
All right, done with the fights. Done with NFL. We have anything else to say?
Wait,
about
I do
NFL?
have something to say about the fights.
Yeah, what do you got?
Any team playing the Bengals, they should just have.
Vontez Burfict is like the dirtiest player in the league. Okay,
I mean, maybe
what I have
that's
to
the
say.
thing.
That's what I have to say.
Maybe that's
what I have to say.
I think they should just get AJ Green ejected from every game.
Well,
Then they're gonna win. Like, Cincinnati
not
has no
only-
offense.
Here's what I'll add to that. Not only can they just get him ejected, but he was throwing haymakers at this guy's helmet.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
Did
he'll break
not-
his hand.
and didn't get a suspension.
But maybe he'll break his hand too. So maybe he gets out of the game, he gets a suspension, and he breaks his hand.
Let's think of this.
That's like the best case.
He'll get the Jake Burke
It's called the
fracture.
boxer's fracture.
Maybe
Boxer's
he's just
fracture.
sick of the Red Rockets' throws. Like maybe he's just done.
Well, maybe he needs
Red
to punch
Rifle?
Andy Dalton. Then don't punch
Maybe
him.
Red Rocket. I like calling him the Red Rocket.
Maybe he wants to do that on purpose, break his hand, and be done for the season because they suck.
They're terrible.
Yeah, that's like a decent injury. You can come back from that easy.
yeah. Well, I mean, what do he has the helmet on. What are you going to try to what?
The choke was a good move.
What, the
That's what I
punch?
said. The choke was a great move because you're under the helmet and it's actually working. But punching in his helmet, you're doing nothing. Might as well
What are
Three
you gonna do with the
Stooges
choke? Are you
eyes
gonna
poke
kill
him or
this guy?
something. Just eye
You
gouge
should
him.
kill him right in the field with
These guys are just upset. I'd be upset too if I was on the
Yeah,
Devils.
sometimes your frustration just gets the best of you and you lash out.
Yeah.
Anything else you guys want to say about NFL?
I got idiot savant picks. I hit my 4-teamer.
Oh, shout out Tark.
Let's save that. Let's save that for
I'll
Friday.
save that Friday nights because I got something to say about my
That's just
teaser
like
too.
Let's save that on Friday for
That's
Friday.
just a little preview. Just want to
Just a little preview for Friday. Friday night lines. We always go over the lines of every game.
So I got something for you. Since we're talking a little bit about the fights in the NFL,
Yeah.
I saw a tweet the other day that
Okay.
said this day in 1998.
Who tweeted
Uh-oh.
this out? Do you want to shout them out?
Ooh,
I think it was just ESPN.
Oh, yeah,
It was
something-
No, we don't like
ESPN,
doing
it was
shit now.
It was.
Do we?
I
like Dan
I
Patrick.
saw some tweets.
I like Dan Patrick more than ESPN.
I don't know, but it was
sorry.
like this day in 1998, Bobby Boucher showed at halftime, and the Mud Dogs won the bowl game.
The Bourbon Bowl.
Bourbon Bowl. That was
Bobby
it.
Boucher.
Bobby Boucher.
Bobby
Water boy.
Boucher. The
Bobby
Water Boy.
Boucher.
Adam Sandler.
The Mama's boy. Yes.
Ooh,
The Gator Eater.
So what
Didn't
do
he
you
eat
got for
gators
us?
or something?
Yeah.
So-
you got, you got a scenario.
So I got a little scenario here. So say this is the Bourbon Bowl, and the Mud Dogs are playing Alabama football with Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump at running back.
Forrest Gump at running back.
Right. Forrest Gump's
So
at
we have
running
Adam
back.
Sandler
But Adam Sandler and
Forrest
the Mud
Gump
Dogs.
versus Tom Hanks
Forrest
as
Gump.
Forrest Gump.
Yeah. So this is what we got going. We got the Mud Dogs.
Try and follow.
We got the Mud Dogs versus Alabama football. Bobby Boucher's
Why does he
playing.
have to be on Alabama? Because Forrest
That's what
Gump.
he's.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's what
what-
who
yeah.
he played for in Forrest Gump.
All right.
So the ball's on the 2-yard line, and Forrest Gump's house is just on the
There.
other side of the
Over
end
there.
zone. Just on the other side of the end zone. And you go in the huddle and you tell Forrest Gump, hand him the ball, run this ball home to mama.
Or you tell him like Jenny's at the house.
You run this,
Breaking
you run this
news.
football home to Jenny.
Jenny.
Jenny is on the other side of the end zone,
You
and you
tell him
run
there's a
a
box of chocolates
box of chocolates
behind that field goal post.
Some gator.
at home with Jenny naked. And then on
When you tell
defense,
fucking
Bobby Boucher, you
What-
tell him if Forrest Gump scores a touchdown, he's going to make love to your mama because he's Big Mama's boy.
To your mama.
So this is my question. In that scenario, what happens? Does Forrest Gump score the touchdown or does Bobby Boucher just stop him?
Bobby Boucher is so gnarly, doesn't he? He gets in like
I
that.
feel like
He
I'm
gets in
gonna-
that crazy mode where
Yeah, I feel like
mama.
I feel like Bobby Boucher probably crushes him.
That could be
too, I think.
But do you
Like,
guys
he would get
remember how
crushed, and then he
fast
would-
Forrest Gump
He
was?
wouldn't care. Like he would just get crushed, right? And then like the play would be over, and then he would just get up and run.
Forrest Gump, maybe.
Yeah, like, he got
That's
shot.
true,
Yeah,
Forrest,
like he got
run!
shot in the ass and just kept running. Like he's like the pain factor is not going to be a big deal, and he doesn't really care about the touchdown per se. He just cares about getting there.
Yeah, that's
So
good.
it's not like he's going to run someone over. He might just try to dodge him or something like that. But
Yeah, but it could be like because he's so fast. That's my only thing is like this is I like your point. My other thing that I could see happening is like just a jet sweep and he just runs to the end zone because he's so fast, it's like 2 yards. And as he's running home,
well, now you're factoring who's calling these plays. Dude.
no, I know, I
Nick
understand.
Saban.
What kind of defense
Bear
are they running?
Bryant, R.I.P. But I think the option B would Forrest Gump scores and is like running home to Jenny and he stops at the door and Bobby Boucher just chases
Kills
him.
him.
Bobby
Kills
Boucher
him.
chasing him the whole
Just
time.
kills him on the front porch in front of Jenny. And he says, "Don't talk about my mama."
I don't know, man. Alabama's always got a good O-line. So.
True.
I think I'm going to go with Bobby Boucher.
Okay, so we
he
got
probably hits him, tackles him. I don't know, just maybe beats him up a little bit. And
And
then
then Forrest
I don't
Gump-
think he ever really beats him
No,
up.
they say,
I
he just
think
says,
what happens-
don't talk to my mama. And
Don't
then
talk about my
and then
mama.
Forrest Gump goes, I only care about my mama.
Yeah.
And then boom.
And then he's good.
And then he just
And Forrest Gump goes, I only care about
And then they like
Jenny.
exchange phone numbers and they hang out and like fucking eat pickles and fucking
Gator.
chocolates and like Gatorade all
They
day.
probably
like
fish
alligator.
for shrimp a lot.
Oh yeah,
Together.
Yeah, they would love
fish and
shrimp.
They're just like best friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forever.
They seem like they'd be best friends.
The
Yeah,
only
that's what I'm
way
saying.
Forrest
I'd like to
Gump
have a
has a
couple-
chance there is if he's in open field, because Bobby Boucher is
Yeah,
not
because
about
that's
that.
my point. Forrest Gump's really fast.
How far out is this?
Bobby
10 yards
Boucher
out?
is super
No, I
fast
said
too,
3-yard
though.
line.
3 yard
Bobby
line.
Boucher
3 yard
is
line.
super fast
No.
too.
Bobby's stuffing him. That's it.
Bobby would jump over everyone.
Troy Polamalu style.
Yeah, but crazier.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
literally possessed.
True.
All right. That was good. That was a good
All
question.
right,
I got a tweet in right here that says Bobby Boucher forever.
Ooh.
All right. All right.
Shout out Superior Picks, Yoon.
All right.
Bobby Boucher
forever.
Do we have any other?
That's what I had Bobby Boucher.
That was a lock.
Superior Picks, you go check them out. Give them a follow.
Do we have any thoughts on the chat? Anyone? Bobby Boucher? Nothing.
I got some thoughts on Adam Sandler. What happened to him? Where did he get? Like, what's the last movie he made?
He made a deal with Netflix where he has like a 10-movie deal with Netflix, like millions of dollars. He's making all these movies for Netflix.
Oh wow.
You didn't watch them, dude?
No.
The shoe peddler one? What
Yeah,
the
yeah.
cobbler.
The Cobbler. Yeah.
No,
That
is
was
it like a
alright.
drama or is it like
That one's
old
like a-
school
that
like
one-
comedy? Like a
No, he
good
has some
old,
old school comedy ones.
like a good old Adam Sandler,
it's like 5 and 5.
Little Nicky or like
He has a new one out right now that's supposed to be pretty good, actually, but I haven't watched it
Like
yet.
Big
It's
Daddy.
called,
So
like,
what's your
It's
okay?
called like the Berkovitz stories. It's like some
oh
Jew
no,
movie.
I don't want. Oh, okay, no.
What's your number one Adam Sandler movie?
Happy Gilmore for me. No brainer. I like Billy Madison too, but
Billy Madison's funny,
I
but
fucking
I like
love
Big
Happy
Daddy a
Gilmore.
lot.
Happy
Big
Gilmore.
Daddy's good.
Big Daddy's good.
I'm with
Big
Jake on this
Daddy's
one.
good.
Happy
Happy Gilmore was
Happy
one of my
Gilmore's
brother's
classic.
favorite movie.
I
literally
love Big
seen
Daddy.
Happy-
Big Daddy's hilarious.
I wipe my own ass.
I've seen Happy Gilmore like
Ooh,
200
that's-
times, 300
that's-
times.
I could tell some wild stories.
I used to
about
watch
Dalton when
Happy
he was a
Gilmore.
kid.
I used to watch Happy Gilmore back to back.
Jesus.
Like you just watch it 2 hours and then you just go, all right, let's just fucking put it in the VHS rewinder and fucking do it again.
You're
Yeah.
psycho.
Chubbs.
Happy Gilmore.
Chubbs.
All
I'll
right.
tell you right now though, kids that are in high school do not know who Adam Sandler even is. Do you know how many
When's the last time Adam Sandler did a movie? Like,
See,
I feel like
I-
I haven't seen any Adam
what
Sandler
I'm
in
saying,
for
that's
so
what I'm
long.
saying.
Kids who
it's
are in high
like
school
Netflix.
now, I guess, don't. Because like our Deke, who's a freshman at Cal, he knows who he is. But that's like not that far removed
Because he
from
has
high
older
school.
brothers and stuff too, though.
That's true.
But I'm saying like because me and my buddy we coach.
That's the Dowdy they were
Excuse
talking
me.
about who has a hog.
We
That's the
coach,
Dowdy they were
calm
talking
down,
about.
Dowdy.
We coach youth
Dowdy with a
sports, and they,
hog.
like we were
You're
talking
not
about,
talking about
Adam
me.
Sandler. They have no idea who he is.
Okay. Do we want to take it to a serious note?
Sure. Go
Rest
for
in
it.
peace.
Doc Halladay.
Halladay.
All right,
you
here,
laughing,
go.
dude?
here we go, Dalton.
Because
Here we
Yeah,
go.
a half
Dalton's
hour
got
ago you said
something.
Roy Oswald. That's why I'm laughing.
Well, relax.
Doc Halladay. Obviously, I'm sure everyone heard by now. Died this morning flying one of his planes in the Gulf of Mexico near Florida. So sad. Was a huge Roy Halladay fan growing up watching him pitch. Doc, rest in peace. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but
Rest in peace.
I mean, you're
Yes,
talking about.
please.
I definitely
Absolutely.
want to bring it up, just like
We're talking about an 8-time All-Star,
because, yeah,
2-time Cy Youngs,
I had him on my fantasy team a couple times.
2-time
Legend.
wins leader, perfect game,
Legend.
postseason no hitter. I mean, this guy was a real deal. Unfortunate, he was only 40.
These little planes are sketchy as fuck.
No. So that's the thing. It was even not even one of those little planes. It's one of those little glider things.
It's like, do they even have an engine?
Yeah, they have
Yeah.
one single
What-
propeller on the
single-
back.
Single propeller on the back, and it's just like basically like a glider.
It's like a Red Bull glider.
Yeah,
It just
it's
does
like
some
so
shit.
crazy.
Death trap.
I mean, at least he went out probably doing what he loved.
Oh, he loved it.
Absolutely.
So,
I mean,
you
he
know,
loved
like-
flying, and I think I read an article.
His dad was a pilot.
Yeah, and his wife was like super against him always flying, but
Oh,
he
that's
loved
sad.
it. He loved it, and that sucks. Unfortunate for him, but and all of baseball, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I mean, future Hall of Famer for sure. Tough day for baseball all the way around.
Yeah, he's just like a stud. Just went about his business. He's just one of those guys, ate up innings, got wins, and just made it happen.
So
You kind of pitched like him. You modeled your pitching style off him a little bit.
I think every kid growing up was like, I saw a tweet, I think it was Brandon McCarthy maybe, said your favorite player was Roy Halladay.
Yeah.
So
That makes sense.
everyone was
All right.
was,
Well, moving on from that.
on an upbeat note, how about Big Sexy?
Ooh, Big
He's-
Sexy. We're still on MLB. Big sexy Bartolo Colon, one of our number one dad bods, by the way. We
Coming back.
Absolutely.
coming back for one more year at least. He did. I mean, he just said I want to play next year.
He's the extra thick THICC dad bod.
This guy is like, we're doing our lists. And we did it. I told these guys, hey, I want a top 10 dad bod list for every sport. NFL, NBA, not every sport, but the main ones.
Yeah.
NFL, NBA, MLB.
And then we had the extra thick.
And we had Bartolo, big sexy. This guy is insane, but he's super athletic.
So
How about when he took? Oh man, I hate to say this.
quick story about Bartolo Colon. He's been one of my favorite pitchers. He was on the Angels. Loved him. Won a Cy Young for the Halos.
Drives a Hummer with floaters. You remember the floating rims?
Yeah.
I'm at an Angel game one time, and he's like pulling out of the player's lot, and he's just driving out in his Hummer with floating
He
rims.
has like the same Jerry curl, but he has it like too high up.
It's
So
like,
it's like
I
yellow
love this guy.
sideburns, and it like pops out of the back of his hat, and everyone makes fun of him.
so like
love
That's
this
the
guy.
best thing ever.
So you have your favorite like baseball memories, right? Like mine was we're watching the Angels win Game 7 live at like my most favorite baseball memory. Number 2, not even close. I hate to do this to you, Dalton, because I know Big Game is your boy. But when Bartolo Colon took
hit
Big
home run.
Game James Shields deep at
Petco,
Petco Park,
man.
I've never been so happy in my whole entire life.
They used to have like I think a thing on ESPN or something where like, because Bartolo like he was in like the American League for a while.
Yeah.
And he never was like swing a bat. So
Yeah.
when he moved to the National League, every single at bat that they had, it was like a highlight.
Just flying off and
It
shit.
was like this guy was just swinging and doing weird shit. His helmet was flying off and he just doing crazy shit. That was
Yeah.
It's
I
like
love
his
that.
helmet would come
We got-
below his
We're
eyes.
gonna get more of that.
So funny.
So we love that.
Don't take it personal, James. No, don't. You're still the man. Don't take it
Mashed
personal.
potatoes.
That's
He
good, dude.
crushed that ball. I loved it.
That's not what you're gonna be known for. He gave me a home run up to Bartolo. But
You know what? Though?
That's
That
gonna
might
be funny.
like Bartolo Colon has won a Cy Young, has done accomplished a lot in his career, and his home run is going to be one of the like biggest things ever talked about.
I mean, have you
And
seen
his
him
I
career-
just love how like his helmet's just like all over the place, you know. And he's just
like a Carlos Gomez? Like his
and he's
helmet
just
falls
laughing,
off.
chomping on his gum, and he's just like,
And just the ultimate dad bod trot waddle around the bases.
but super athletic on the mound.
Yeah, like have you seen him like when he's on the
He's
mound?
like he did the behind the
when he
back.
runs
Yeah,
to-
yeah.
When he runs to first base, he's like, he's obviously the pitcher's supposed to cover first base on a ground ball.
He
on the
gets
right
over
side.
there.
He gets over there, or he does some crazy move, and he like throw it behind the back, between the leg, fucking
Yeah.
360
And
dunk
you
slam.
see how slow he walks back to, and he's always like fixing his shit.
And everyone in the dugout's just laughing their
Just
ass off,
loves
and,
it.
and they got the t-shirts and shit, and the stands like big sexy.
I would love to have a beer with that guy.
You
We
mean
could do that,
one?
like,
He'll probably
100
have a
beers.
30 rack.
Yeah. That's a guy that for sure drinks in the clubhouse, like when he's
Oh,
not pitching and
absolutely.
shit.
Maybe like in between
30
innings, he's like chugging. He's like, "Fuck the Red Bull, give me a Tecate."
It's like all the serious guys,
It's
like
like Cabeza
in the-
taco.
all the serious pitchers in the corner of the fucking dugout with their like sleeves on, like trying to keep their arm warm and shit. Bartolo walks back all the way to the clubhouse.
He's
we
like
got a
sitting
question
there
right here.
tossing his
Pops up on the
glove.
fucking cake.
Chaotic Cowboy, how do you guys feel about the Astros winning the World Series? We were all over the Astros.
We,
We love them.
Big
we-
Stros.
on our podcast
Verlander,
one,
baby. Yeah, I think he said he was a little late. So yeah, we were all over the Stros.
podcast one, which was a week from today, right?
Yeah, we
got
got
last
a week
week-
ago to
Right
last
after
week on
Game
Tuesday.
6 of the World Series,
Yeah.
we all decided. I gave everyone a chance to explain why they wanted, who they were going to win, who was going to win, and who was going to win MVP. And we all had Astros, which was
Yeah.
good for us. And I think me and you had George Springer MVP.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we're on it.
Yeah.
We
And-
liked it. We don't like the Dodgers. We like the Angels.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's
not
how-
only were we all over Stros just because we liked it, but
Yeah,
I just
that's
hate
probably why we were all over
I
it.
hate the Dodgers so much, and it hurt me because we're all you fans.
Yeah, we do like you, Darvish.
Yeah,
We do
and
like
you know what's
Darvish.
crazy is like I hate the.
Oh, yeah, Verlander, too.
I didn't think I could not like
Verlander
the.
didn't pitch that game.
I
I
didn't-
know, but I'm saying we like Verlander just on the Astros.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah.
I thought I couldn't hate the Dodgers any more than I did, but I now do because they were just they were just crushing you. I'm like, dude,
Did you
this
see
guy,
him-
this is the you man.
Did you see
he
him
was
do,
5-0 with a sub-1 going into this thing. Like, come on.
Did you see him apologize?
Yeah, he's a classy guy.
He
Dude.
Yeah.
publicly apologized to Dodgers fans for letting them down in
Yeah,
Game 7.
I mean, come to
Fuck
the Angels.
Dodgers fans.
Come to the Angels.
Come to
you
the Angels.
welcome you with open arms.
Yeah,
You just come hang out with us.
yeah.
Yeah, and then
We'll
we can go
get
get
you-
sake. Me and
get you
Darren
in
will
the
go get
car.
sake.
Yeah, we'll
Let's, let's kick it.
I'll buy your favorite bottle of sake right now if you come.
With a
sit
Sapporo-
right here.
with
Jake,
a-
you,
sit right
you
here.
probably can't afford that.
I
bro.
will.
We'll all figure it
I'll
out.
do it.
We'll
Because
pool
right
our
now-
money. We'll pool our money for the U-Man to get on Dadbods
We're talking about you,
Dadbods
Darvish.
Sports.
If anyone doesn't know what we're talking about,
Yeah.
why you, Darvish, man?
The U-Man.
The U-Man.
The Tasaki man.
And do we have any more thoughts on MLB?
No, I think we wrapped that up.
We're going to move on to NBA, maybe to a little trade talk. What happened today with Eric Bledsoe?
Finally. How long have we wanted to do that
Who
for?
knows? I don't know. When I read that, I'm like,
Well-
why would they give up a first and second?
They said that Eric Bledsoe is a max contract player.
He is.
So,
I don't know if he really is.
They
though.
gave him a max contract, but I don't think he's on that level.
I mean,
He's not Mike Conley.
If you
He's
give
not
him-
Steph Curry.
if
He's
you
not
give him,
those guys.
if you give up, a first round and a second round, is that like cheaper than a max contract guy or?
I don't know. It's so hard to say because like Bledsoe.
Yeah, but it depends too. I don't know if that first round pick is protected or not.
What pick is it going to be?
Well, that's what I'm saying. If like the Suns just keep shitting the bed the rest of the year, and that turns into a top 4 pick, I don't know if it's top 4 protected or what. I'd have to
I don't think
read
it's
in.
going to be. I don't think a lot.
Would read into it, but
We're saying that we
This
like.
guy lives in Houston. Nice.
I live in Houston.
Nice.
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 Houston strong, dude.
sorry.
That's everything was good with that
R.I.P.
hurricane.
Deshaun Watson.
Chaotic Cowboy, were you the guy on Twitter that said you would give up Deshaun Watson's ACL
No.
for the World Series?
What that was? That was
Tom
like, yeah,
Savage
if-
is like, I mean, you got to have some. You gotta have a better
If you
answer
find
for
that guy, let us know because we hate him. We all love Deshaun Watson. We love that guy.
I had
But
Deshaun
I also
Watson pick
have
up
Indy
of my
this weekend, so-
life. Pick up of my life to get Deshaun Watson.
True.
Bledsoe.
Yes, Greg Monroe. We like him on the Suns. We think it fits, right?
I do. Darren disagrees with me on this, but
I don't
it.
know if Greg Monroe's running up and down the court.
Yeah, I don't think he fits at all. I don't even think they're going to play him.
You wouldn't play him instead of Tyson Chandler?
I don't know.
Does Tyson Chandler even play that much?
He starts.
How many
Does
minutes
he
does he
play
play?
that much? I feel like I always see Alex Len in there.
I feel like I
No,
just don't
he
know
comes off
anything
the
about the
bench.
Suns because they're so bad, and I just don't want to
They're
watch
like,
them.
and they're such
Or-
they're like in turmoil too. Like they're trying new guys out.
Yeah,
they
but
have like
the thing about this,
I do like Devin Booker though.
yeah.
Stud,
He's
man.
But the thing about
That's a sneaky pick
the good
right
thing
there.
about the good thing about Greg Monroe is he's a great passer. So he'll be good getting the guys
I
the
mean,
ball.
maybe if you give him the ball and you're like just running the offense through him, but like, is that what they want to do?
I don't know.
in
Like
Phoenix?
who?
This
No, they're gonna run
Would
through.
you rather run it
they
through?
just-
they're running through Big Al, baby.
He's still hurt.
Get Big Al, shout out. Get that thing taken care of. Suns need you badly.
But yeah, I mean, it's no one's sold on James at point guard. No one's sold on Ulyss at point guard.
Are
Like
these guys trying to even win games?
you can run the
Yeah.
you can run
Like-
they're like since they got that new head coach.
you can run your offense through Monroe. He's a good passer as a high
Jay
post.
Trianio or whatever.
Yeah,
his
they've
name
been
is.
doing way better. Not like way better, but they haven't been getting crushed about 30.
Yeah, because everyone hated Earl Watson.
Isn't it funny how
Marquise
like
Chris, dude? Is he dead?
yeah?
No, he'll
good
be
thing you
fine.
dropped him.
Yeah,
He'll be
you
fine.
guys pick him up.
He's young. Just give him some time.
What's up with Lonzo?
His
Can I
brother's getting
change?
arrested in China. That's
Can I
what's up with
change?
that.
Wait, hold on. One thing about
Jeez.
Lonzo, I want to change my. I know that like we've seen. We all said that he's kind of like Jason Kidd, which is like a huge compliment.
Someone put up
Yeah,
his
they put up the
numbers.
rookie numbers, and it's like
They're
very
identical.
similar. But I still want to change mine. Dude, I mean, I think he's like Jason Kidd for sure.
Hold on. Chaotic Cowboy. We'll be back on Friday night.
Friday night, make sure to follow the stream, Chaotic Cowboy. Tell your friends.
Yeah.
Follow us on Twitter too. Twitter.com
Get us all. Get it all.
/ Dadbods Sports TLK.
We'll be back.
If you got anything you want us
Friday.
to discuss,
Yeah,
let us
tweet
know.
at us or
Tweet it
whatever.
out.
Tweet, hit us on the
Thanks for
pod.
hanging
Yeah.
out, man.
Yeah, we should
Thanks.
do some polls on there. Get people's
Oh yeah,
opinions.
we'll get some polls going. We'll get some stuff going. What was I saying? Lonzo.
Yeah, Lonzo. Back to Lonzo.
He's not Jason Kidd.
I was saying I mean, obviously they put his numbers. It's only been like 3 weeks in the season too.
Yeah.
They put his numbers side by side to Jason Kidd's rookie numbers.
They're like
They're
identical.
like identical. 30% shooting, 31% or whatever.
Jason Kidd had like 9.1 points. Lonzo's like 8.7, and they were both like 6 rebounds, 6 assists.
I'm moving more towards Rondo now. Well, but I mean, just because those numbers were identical, I just thought he doesn't get the steals,
No,
but I just like the way he's not a
I
good
mean,
shooter.
Rondo-
Yeah, but I feel like he's a better
Wait,
shooter.
let me ask.
Rondo's
Let me ask.
awful.
I'm not into his shot. Like,
Let me
I'm
ask.
so against
Yeah.
his shot right now.
Jason
What-
Kidd's was bad too.
What do you think makes him more similar to Rondo than Kidd?
Well,
what
Rondo and Kidd are
aspects?
already similar, but I think like I said, it's not the steal. Rondo had way more steals.
Yeah.
I think, But Jason Kidd, I think even out of the gate, well, I don't remember watching Jason Kidd as a rookie, but I feel like he's a better shooter than Rondo.
Yeah, way better.
100%.
But
Well,
Jason
obviously
Kidd,
later in his career, but I don't know.
Right.
Like I said, I don't know about what happened. But I just the things that I compare Rondo and Lonzo to are the shooting. Like I feel like they both suck at shooting,
I
and
think
they're not
Lonzo-
as athletic.
I think
I mean, I don't think Jason Kidd's athletic either, but
That's where I think he's more like Jason Kidd than Rondo. I don't think Lonzo is athletic as Rondo.
Rondo's also like 6'1".
Lonzo's
Yeah,
so
Lonzo's
what do you mean?
6'7".
Lonzo's so
That's true.
athletic?
Lonzo is super
Lonzo's not athletic
sneaky.
at all.
No, but he's sneaky
Like, what do you
athletic
mean?
because
He
he's
get-
6'7".
I
Like,
mean,
he gets
He's
6'1".
6'1".
as far as what he gets,
Yeah.
he does acrobatic
he
shit and
gets
get to the
blocked
rim and
a
can
lot,
do
though.
a bunch
He
of
gets
shit.
blocked.
He does get blocked a lot.
But that's the
What,
thing
what
is,
is he
like,
not? When it where like not athletic as far as what? Just going up
dunking
and
it.
slamming
Yeah,
it through your
you're
face.
Yeah,
six-
he's
you're a
not-
But like,
6'5"
when did
point
Jason
guard.
Kidd ever do that?
No, he
That's
never
my
did.
point. That's why I think he's more.
When did Rondo ever do that?
Rondo can dunk.
He's not flushing it
He
down
can, but
anyone's
he's
throat.
not dunking on people.
Yeah, no
if
one.
Rondo
no way.
was 6'5",
The
he would
only
have been
point
dunking on
guard
people.
dunking
but
on
he's
people
not.
is probably Russell.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying.
Russell,
John Wall.
Giannis, like
John Wall.
John Wall.
John Wall's done.
But these guys are like way bigger than Lonzo.
But it's
No.
it's kind of like what Guzman
They're
does. It's
bigger
like
like
it's
this.
like
they're bigger like that. But
they
that's-
have like an unorthodox way of like making a layup.
It's always something. It's like
Kuzma
acrobatic.
and
Yeah,
like Lonzo,
It's
they're
weird.
like just like do some weird hook, like
Yeah.
throw it up.
They can't just lay it
and
in.
It goes in every single
They're
time.
crafty.
Like, it's like crap, but it's
Yeah, I
like
feel like that's
I don't want that.
athleticism.
I
though.
want just dunk it.
I
Okay,
will-
crafty,
that's
I
not-
don't-
I
that's
will.
not
s-
it, though.
I will say I'm surprised by Lonzo's struggle athletically in the NBA because at UCLA, I mean, he was alley-oop. I mean, he was flushing on people. Granted, he's bigger and fat. Like he was
Maybe
well,
he
not
doesn't
bigger,
want to get hurt too.
but
It's
he
a
was
lot different.
He was faster than a lot of guys in college.
a lot different,
The
'cause
NBA
he-
in college is
Way different.
worlds different. I think
Yeah.
Lonzo, once he grows into his body and it gets thicker, he'll be okay.
Let's
But
let's keep this in mind. Lonzo's 19 years old.
that's what I'm
And
saying.
he only had 1 year in college. Jason Kidd also had 2
I
years
think
in
he's
college.
20 now.
Okay, well,
Whatever. 1920.
I did.
That's my
Loser.
one beef with the whole like LeVar Ball thing. He always his big thing is like, I train my kids, I get them ready, blah blah blah. I get it. He's being a dad and he's pumping up his kids and what he's done for them. He's brought in money and it's worked. Like they're talked about. He's on ESPN, all that stuff. I get that. But as far as like he was always like he came in and dominated UCLA. Like he's gonna come in, they're gonna make the playoffs, they're gonna do this. Like his kid wasn't ready physically for the NBA.
Yeah, it's like what they said. Like he's writing checks that his play can't cash.
Yeah.
And then everyone's got it out for him too. I mean, everyone already has out for rookies and stuff too.
But
Probably
especially
number one pick and
Lonzo.
stuff like that.
But
But since his dad's talking so much shit,
Yeah, but they don't.
Nah, it's
Everyone's a crush him.
He doesn't care about that. LeVar Ball doesn't care about that. All he cares about is that he's getting his kid's name out there, and they all got full ride scholarships to UCLA. Lonzo Ball is the second pick. Like he doesn't care about him not being able to cash checks. He's in the news. He's this, is that. He's staying relevant.
I don't know, man. I mean, Lonzo Ball makes the team better.
Absolutely.
Every
like
team
Lonzo.
that he's been
We
on,
like
so it doesn't
Lonzo.
matter. Yeah, like
I think we were giving him a little too much credit right away.
I mean,
for-
as far as like
Yeah, but we
pure
can't. I mean,
numbers-
did you see what Charles Barkley? He's like, oh, he's not even going to be an all-star.
no, not this year.
Like,
Well, this is rookie,
obviously
yeah.
not this year, but
Oh,
like,
he's saying like over
okay.
his whole career.
yeah, I
Okay,
think
but that's
so.
not necessarily.
He's not an all-star caliber player, is what he said.
Well, also, it's
Ever.
really hard in NBA too.
well,
Yeah.
Damian Lillard's not an all-star.
That's my point. The point guards in the West to be an all-star, you have Steph Curry, Russell Westbrook, Damian Lillard.
I'm just saying
Lillard
to cap
wasn't
him
even-
and Lillard
already.
wasn't an all, but I'm
Lillard
saying
wasn't an all-star.
But I'm saying he has to get past those guys.
Right, but I'm just saying to
Like,
cap
I-
him already and say he can't be an all-star or whatever. I mean, I
3
guess
weeks
that's
into
just
the
Charles
season.
Barkley, whatever.
3 years from now, he's still not better than any of those guys.
Maybe.
Who
you
knows?
never know. One little like ACL tear.
If they stay healthy, if they all stay healthy, he's not better than any of those three guys.
I mean, it's just like every
In
other
3
league.
years.
It's just like everything in life. People get older, the younger guys develop, and
That's
it's their
just
time.
the cycle.
You never know when Lonzo could have a career like Derrick Rose year and just go nuts.
It's the
Yeah, but
cycle, man.
He's nowhere near to the Derrick Rose.
They're just different types of players.
Derrick Rose was a fucking freak.
Yeah, he was dunking on people.
Lonzo
Yeah.
is like
Until he fucked his knees up.
Lonzo, I think, is more like a Steve Nash type. Like he gets everyone involved. Everyone
Yeah.
Passing wise, okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
not shooting or scoring.
Right.
Derrick-
But
I
it's
know,
also
I mean, Steve
different.
Nash wasn't like.
That's
dunking
what I'm
on
saying.
people
I think
either.
he's a lot like Jason Kidd. I think like that's a fit. Like the numbers are pretty similar. Jason Kidd couldn't shoot, but I also think like Jason, when you said you brought up the Rondo thing, I don't think Jason Kidd and Rondo are that different of a player. I think they're all very similar.
I think Jason Kidd.
Rondo
Jason Kidd is 18,000 times better than Rondo.
Yeah, of course.
Rondo
I think
was
they're
way more
super different.
Was way more ball dominant.
Rondo's
Yeah, that's-
trash.
No,
Yeah,
I don't know
no, I
about that.
agree.
I think Rondo's good.
He was good for
I think
a couple
Rondo's
years.
good. I
He
think
was.
he's a
He's
really
so
highly intelligent
irrelevant
NBA
now.
player.
I think he was propped up by the guys around him.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course, but he still did his
Yeah,
part.
you got to look
He
at the
could-
guys
he-
around Lonzo now too, and they're
Right.
not like
Yeah,
so.
we could be having this conversation a year from now, and with LeBron on the Lakers and Paul George or whoever they. I mean, say they get all these guys. Lonzo could be averaging 15 assists next year. He's just throwing the ball near the rim and it's getting
Yeah,
dunked.
that's why they drafted him. That's why they wanted to get him.
Yeah, guys want to play with a guy like that.
All right,
Yeah.
moving on from Lonzo. Well, maybe kind of. Let's
He's only up one, Darren.
let's talk UCLA, guys.
Portland's up two.
What you guys,
UCLA.
you guys got something you want to say about UCLA?
Yeah, LiAngelo?
3 to
Is that
10
his name?
years.
LaMelo? No,
LiAngelo.
LiAngelo.
Yeah. And two other
Lonzo, LiAngelo,
and two other
LaMelo.
UCLA guys arrested on their. First of all, why are they playing in China?
Cody
playing
Riley. Cody
Georgia
Riley.
Tech.
That guy's a fucking
Georgia
monster.
Tech? Why are they doing
What is
playing in
this?
China?
What
I
is
guess
this
money.
Chinese tour? Is this the thing?
Yeah, it's like the NCAA has
I
all
think
these
it's to
games
get- I
all
mean-
around the world because the NCAA is
Well,
realizing
basketball's really big in China too.
Yeah,
it's big
for
all
like
over
the
the
NBA
world.
and stuff, so
It's
they're going to
all
see
over
future
the world.
guys.
They're there.
Is this
They're
their
doing.
first year, or how does that work?
I think it's the first year
They're just doing it as like a, but then it's a regular season game. It's not an exhibition, right?
right.
But see, like the other ones around the
Germany?
world, like West Virginia's playing Texas A&M in Germany, but they're playing them at a base. Like they've started this thing where they're doing all these games on the bases. Like they did the games like down in
What
San
kind
Diego,
of bases are you talking about? Like
Like the Air,
like
Navy base,
like
or
Navy
whatever.
base, like Army bases.
Yeah.
Like because it's for the soldiers. Like no one's gonna be at that game besides the soldiers for the West Virginia Texas A&M game. It's on the base in Germany. Like it's they're doing
let me
all
tell you
these
what
games.
this is. This is a money grab by the NCAA.
It's one.
And
It's,
that's-
it's
well,
all
yeah,
the
and in
NCAA
China,
is like
like-
a slap in the face too. Like, have you seen the new
NBA
NFL
loves it
stuff?
too.
Like where they have all these commercials now, where like we support the troops, we do all this stuff because they've been getting shit on for not like kneeling during the
Yeah.
anthem and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
But the NCAA, they've been doing these like
Yeah, they always
service
play in the
games
bases.
for
Yeah, I
like
thought they always
they've been
played in the
doing
base.
this for like 5 years now. I think.
didn't know that.
Because they had the game, which I thought was cool, but they stopped it because it was like not safe for the players. They were doing the games on the top of the ship deck in San Diego. Like they were playing outside on top of the landing carrier, and they put a court. But like in San Diego at night, it gets like misty and dewy by the water. The court was getting slick. Like
Guys were tearing their ACL left and right.
no one did surprisingly, but guys
Minnesota
slipped.
turf.
Yeah, guys slipped left and right, so they're like, yeah, we can't do this anymore. So they play them inside, but they do them like do these games to start the season
All
now.
right. Well, what do we think about this LiAngelo stealing this bullshit?
I think this
shoplifting?
is
It's a
just-
Louis Vuitton store in China.
Louis
I
Vuitton store in
think-
China.
Conspiracy theory, man.
Shout
I
out,
think,
Louis.
I don't know. If it's,
Mhm.
I don't know, man. I think it's just publicity. I don't think these guys actually did anything.
You don't think they stole anything at all?
What do you mean? There's
Maybe they shot
like
the-
an
I
I don't know, man.
investigation.
I just feel like
There's such an
how dumb could you
investigation.
be like, there's cameras in this fucking $1,000 store. Like, what are they stealing from there? A wallet?
Oh,
Yeah.
they can't steal mine.
That's
No,
probably
but-
fake, Dalton. Anyways.
But they
Oh, calm down, Don.
they
DJ
said
THK.
if convicted, they're facing 3 to 10 years.
That's what I think is bullshit.
That's-
what makes
yeah.
sense
real?
to me.
Yes.
But
We
I read
all
the
like,
article-
well,
the
I
article
mean,
was
we
saying,
all,
like,
we all haven't shoplifted,
it's all
but
gonna
you've thought
do-
about it, and you've seen your friends who've got caught shoplifting. It's like fucking 20 hours of community service. It's nothing.
Here's
Yeah.
my question.
Yeah, but in
China,
the
you're
rules
not
are
in
different
China.
and
Yeah.
you're not from China.
Yeah, so it's even
Chop your
worse.
fucking hand off, dude. An eye for an eye.
Yeah. Well, like maybe like a pinky toe.
But they said it's going to all depend on if they can get representation legally through UCLA or if they're not going to be allowed to do anything since they're in China. Because if that's the case, they're saying they're in, and they actually have proof that they shoplifted, they're in a world of hurt.
That's my thing. I don't think we know what really is going on because they're in China. Second, like, how do all
You
these
can
sources...
get like. I mean, I'm not worried. I think for like because the balls are rich. It doesn't matter if they're in China. He can go get a lawyer out there and help him out no matter what.
No. I agree, but that's why I think this
I
whole
don't
The
thing.
other guys are fucked.
I think
UCLA
that-
doesn't help them.
Yeah, but
LeVar's
I-
got them.
Yeah.
LeVar's got them. Don't
Oh,
worry.
the
I
other guys too.
think-
Yeah, probably.
LeVar's got
Yeah,
them.
LeVar's nice guy. He'll help
Something's
them
going to
out.
happen. I don't know what, but it's not looking good.
But that's what I was thinking. Like, I think if this is, happened, they shoplifted this thing. I think it's typical. Like those three guys or whatever are walking around with your buddies, and they just did something dumb, and we're like, hey, I bet you can steal that keychain out of Louis Vuitton or whatever. Like, I think it's just
Like
three
a
guys.
hazing thing.
Yeah, like a hazing freshman thing. Like if one of the seniors came up and said, you won't steal
Hey, I
that out
want
of the
that
store.
Louis Vuitton watch. Go get it
Right,
for me.
exactly. Like, I think it was something like that.
Yeah,
I could be.
Thomas Wells definitely seems like a guy that would make them do that.
Probably not.
Bryce Alford. Probably not him. But
Bryce Alford.
that's.
I can't think about UCLA basketball
We
and not
gotta
think
do.
that.
We gotta do sound clip. We're gonna make a sound board.
You want to talk about the
one day.
freaking a picture of your feet, a picture of Darren's calves. We need the video of Dalton. NCAA tournament. We go to Vegas every year, first week. Last year, Dalton Bryce Alford got him.
We'll tell this story for a different day when we have the clip for you
We got
guys
some
ready.
different videos and
That
got some
clip-
different stuff planned out for you
So
guys.
let's back to this stupid UCLA guy, LeAngelo.
Yeah, let's hear.
Everyone hates this guy. He's the middle child.
Because he's trash.
He's not good either, though.
I think he's good.
Is he?
I've
I've
never
never
ever
seen-
even watched him
Yes.
play.
No,
I
I've
watched
never seen
highlights.
anything on this guy
He's
at all.
not
I
I've
just-
seen the YouTube videos.
What's not good about him?
He's the three. He's
Is he? How tall is he?
He's
Good. That's
he's
good.
really
There you go.
he's,
There you go. You guys got me with the
How
facts
tall?
there.
I'm asking you. How
No,
6'5".
he's
what's
not
the
quick.
difference?
He's really thick. He's a big boy to play that
He's a
position.
lot quicker.
I feel like he's an undersized, like.
I mean,
power
I don't know.
He's a
Maybe he's
shooting guard.
different. And, yeah,
This
and
guy's
he's
the
a-
wettest one out of all
he's
three.
Big as hell.
He's skinny now, Dalton. Have you seen him?
I mean, from the picture I saw today, he doesn't look skinny
He's
to
got a
me.
dad bod or
He's
what?
cute. No, he's ripped. This guy's
There's no way this guy's ripped. I just saw pictures of this guy today.
Dalton. This guy's like, he's strong.
He's training with
So
UCLA
what do you-
every day.
what-
He's
He was like
probably
a
big.
two or three star recruit.
3-star recruit. He can shoot.
He can shoot,
But
and
here's
he
the
can
thing.
score.
Here's the
Jimmer.
thing: is I can't.
He's not even going to
base-
start for UCLA.
I can't
that's why he wouldn't
base
play.
anything off him based off what I saw in high school. Because in high school, all it was get him and LaMelo the ball, and they jack up shots from 40 feet.
Perfect.
And
Yeah.
they played like they
Like
played
that?
no
Yeah,
that's
they
great.
played no defense. They tried to outscore everybody. He could go to UCLA and realize like, shit, I'm not the guy here. I need to lock up on D, get in shape, and maybe he could turn into like just a lockdown poor man's version of Klay Thompson. I don't know.
Probably, yeah. That's
Like
probably what he's gonna be.
because he's pretty big, but like just lock down on D, shoot open threes. He's not really good with the ball in his hands.
He's not terrible.
Not terrible, but
He's
like
really
a
good at getting to his spots because he's so big and he knows how to use
and he
his
can
size.
and he can shoot over people and like uses shield
Well,
his
he
size.
just creates space by
Yeah,
literally
I think
hitting guys.
he's a great catch and shoot guy, and he's a great straight line,
So
straight
you're
line
saying that
drive
he's going
guy.
to get drafted number 1 overall by Lakers.
Yes,
Yeah, nailed it.
how-
Well,
is
if the
that-
Lakers had the number
Put
one
your life
overall
on
pick,
it right now.
no, this guy will be maybe a second rounder. Probably goes undrafted. Probably in the G League for like a year or two. And then he earns some spots.
How
he's
long has
not
it
going.
been?
He's not leaving after this year.
This
No.
guy's definitely
He's-
not jacked.
He's gonna be a Dalton looking it up. He's gonna be a three to 4 year college guy.
He's going to have to be.
Maybe. We'll
He's
see.
going to have to
Oh,
be.
yeah,
He's not going to be
coming,
one. He's
not
gonna be
coming 1 year out.
No chance.
Probably not.
Okay.
I
Let's
mean,
establish
LeVar-
that.
LeVar
Unless
thinks
LeVar's
he
like
is.
you're going.
Let's establish
You
that.
never know. We don't know.
Oh, and then LeAngelo is taking his senior year off to train like
It's not even his senior
No,
year. It's
LaMelo.
homeschool. It's
LaMelo.
yeah, like he's
LaMelo.
homeschool. Fucking guys confused.
I know. These, I
LaMelo,
actually
I
think
think-
it's his junior year. I don't even think I thought he was a sophomore last year.
Who knows?
Yes, he was a freshman.
So he's taking off to train.
Lonzo's senior year, he was a freshman. So then last year
He was a sophomore.
he's
This year's
sophomore.
his junior year.
Yes.
So the next 2 years he's taking off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he goes straight to the NBA.
Yeah. in
No,
theory.
he'll probably do is probably train and then
Don't they
he'll
do?
go,
Oh no,
he'll
you
go-
get 1 year in Europe or some shit, right?
Ultimate conspiracy.
Yeah,
theory.
he'll go play
Adam
in Europe.
Silver is going to change the rules so you can just come straight out of high school.
No, they don't
They
like
should.
that.
I think
I think they should go back to that too.
They're going to.
I
If
like
you're
that.
Good enough, it's cutthroat. If you're good enough, then you'll get taken and you'll be
Yeah.
able to do it. If you're not, then it sucks.
I-
I think it weeds it
Well,
out
like from the
easily.
GM perspective, like, do you want to risk all this money and this pick
If
on
you
this
think he's
18-year-old
legit.
kid?
No, LaMelo.
If
God,
he's
no.
No, I'm
LeBron
saying
James,
that-
yeah. Like,
well, obviously, but there's for every LeBron James, there's probably some other guy that was like.
there's for
has
every
some-
LeBron James, there's probably 200.
Yeah,
1,000
Yeah, no, I'm just saying
guys,
for
like-
the 18-year-old guys that got drafted straight out of fucking high school.
You know, like, did you
for
see,
every LeBron James, there's a Kwame Brown.
did you see? Hey, did you see Kobe's like
Million.
first? Did you see like Kobe's first 6 games as a rookie were like
Darko
identical
Milicic.
or worse numbers
Darko.
than Lonzo?
Nice.
And look how Kobe turned out.
Yeah.
You
All right, guys.
hit the hopes and
Anything
come
else we
over.
want to chat about?
No, I think that rule. I think it should be like college and baseball. Like you can come out as a
Oh,
freshman.
I hate that. No, I
Why?
fucking hate. I
You
thought
can
baseball's 3 years.
is.
You can go straight out of high school. You can go to JC and go straight out of JC. But if you go to college, If you go to a university, you have to be there at least 3 years.
No, that's
Or
It's
21.
like too many rules.
no, it's dumb.
Let them do what they want to do.
These NBA guys, like they're coming from literally nothing. Like
They need to- they
coming
can't be
So
going-
then they can go out of high school.
yeah.
Then that's
But-
fine.
But why wouldn't you give them the ability to go out after 1 year? Like their family needs that money.
Go
Probably.
to a JC. What is 1 year? Here's my thing.
Because
The
JCs
guys-
aren't like
you're not- you
competitive.
don't
You're not
get
gonna
any-
get-
it would
publicity.
it would get more competitive if that was the rule. But here's my thing. What's the difference between spending 1 year in college and going out your after your senior year of high school? Do you think this 1 year in college?
I don't know,
Coach.
Derek,
You
you tell
got
me.
all these coaches.
Yeah.
Yes,
know,
absolutely. Your first year in college
that-
is athletically is a rude awakening.
Yeah, that's
They
true.
sell them on like this. They're the 1 year like teams. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
you
it
get
just
these
makes
college
a
coaches
joke
saying,
out
"I'm
of
gonna get you
college
NBA
basketball.
ready."
Also, what guy's gonna go to junior college? Like,
It's
they
gonna
don't
be the
have
same
the
common
money.
thing.
For baseball, it's really common, but
But that's a little bit different.
That's
I think.
different.
That's what I'm saying. If the rule changed, it would be more common. Here's my thing. Like Lonzo Ball, he would have clearly gone out of high school. Do you think that this UCLA year made him like?
Right, I agree.
I think it
think
helped
they
him.
should
I think
just
it helped
change the
him
rule
for sure.
back. To,
I think it helped him.
You
That's
can go
what I-
out of high school.
That's what I said.
But I don't think
pick
you
the
should. I
option.
don't think you should take away an option from them by making them stay for 3 years.
But if you make them stay for 3
So
years,
what happens when their program gets cut, like Berkeley? Then they have to go transfer.
no,
and they can't go to the
there's,
NBA?
there's going to be
They have to wait a year to
There's,
play
They have to wait
all this
2 more
bullshit.
years?
there's
Yeah.
going to be that. Okay, what program?
Let me just ask you: what's the benefit of staying 3 years versus you can leave at any time?
getting these guys a degree and an education.
what's the percentage of that? I would like to know.
Well, that's these one
No,
year
it's
guys.
3 year.
Let me ask you this,
anyways.
Darius. How many people use the degree they got in college for the job that they get?
Okay, but
Especially guys training to be professional athletes.
right. I mean, I understand that, but as of now, the 1 year deal, all they have to do is be eligible for one semester.
Okay.
The first semester.
Their goal is not to make
It's the
a
same
living
thing.
by doing academics.
It's the same thing.
Sociology.
It's literally the same. Hey.
Shout out sociology.
This
That's
guy's
fine.
got multiple degrees from San Diego State.
I'm a genius.
Multiple degrees.
I'm a
No.
genius.
Multiple degrees from Orange Coast College.
no.
No.
It's one degree, multiple
It's two.
studies. It's like multidisciplinary
it's-
studies.
I don't know, man.
It's
Pull
like
up his bio. Pull up his bio right now.
I'm a
All right,
stud.
calm down.
Outdoor activities.
This guy is a big outdoors activities guy.
I'm a stud.
Self-proclaimed.
All right.
Number one self-proclaimed guy.
All right, let's move on. Let's move on to a different.
Wait, college are we off with college basketball?
No, let's hear it.
sure,
Let's hear it.
What do you got?
Huggy Bear. Shout out. Mountaineers, Huggy Bear.
You guys want to talk for 2 hours about West Virginia
Here
basketball?
we go.
I don't know, but
Jordan McCabe, the future.
4-year extension. Shout out
They still
Huggy
got
Bear.
that bald guy.
I got.
Oh,
I
yeah,
got
he's
a-
a senior this
Carter?
year. There's a
that
video of
Carter?
him on Twitter. It is so bad.
Yeah, it's
like
bad.
he
He
just
hasn't
needs to
shaved
shave
it.
No.
it's so bad.
What's his name?
It's like
Javon Carter.
back hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, Javon
Javon
Carter.
That guy jacks up so many
Come on,
bad
man.
threes.
He's nasty.
Come on, man, get it together.
Huggy, I got
give up, dude. Give up on it.
Huggy,
Just-
I got your Kettle One and your honey roasted peanuts waiting for you for your
Dalton, that's some insider info. Be careful.
podcast. We're here.
So this is like Javon Carter's hair is way worse than Dalton's. Like, just let it go, man. Just shave it. But also West Virginia plus 4,000 to win the whole thing.
Homer.
So
That's
guy-
a homer bet.
Says the
on
guy
it.
wearing a West Virginia shirt.
Get on it.
Homer bet.
Yeah, definitely a homer bet. But I think for a top 10 program, best odds
West Virginia. What's the bet?
Maybe.
to win the national championship plus
West-
4,000.
West Virginia.
Maybe
plus
we'll
West
look
Virginia.
at some NCAA futures for Friday's pod.
But
Friday Night
yeah.
Lines. That's all types of lines.
Yeah,
All
it's just
types
all
of
types.
lines.
All types.
Lines galore.
Just to line them up.
Just, I mean,
Sports.
like,
Literally,
just
line up the sports.
one after the other. Just get them
Line
going.
the
Football, basketball.
Futures.
Hockey.
Skiing, baseball futures.
Especially
Downhill
hockey.
downhill,
Especially hockey.
Olympic skiing.
downhill skiing.
Lindsey Vaughn. Tony Ice.
All right. I want to talk about tonight is what Tuesday.
Yes.
Yeah, the
Tuesday.
ESPN 30 for 30 on
Oh yeah.
one of my
Give it to
favorite
me.
wrestlers.
Give
of all
it to
time.
us, baby.
I'm like a
You're a guy.
wrestling.
This is your guy.
I'm a WWE guy. If I wish that one of these guys or anyone out there in the world could talk wrestling with me,
I love Booker T.
because I could do a 5-hour wrestling podcast every single day.
Hit up Jericho. Hit up Jericho.
2 claps and a
He
Ric
has
Flair.
a podcast. It's
I know,
called
hit him
Talk
up.
is Jericho. It's like one of the best. It's one of the biggest ones.
Do you want to do a 2 claps and a Ric Flair? Or
I
what?
listen to it a lot. But I wanted to talk about just Ric Flair. They have the ESPN 30 for 30. Ric Flair is easily in my top 5 of my favorite guys of all time. I think he has the record. Yes, I think it's like 13 world heavyweight championships.
Wow.
I think he's tied with John Cena right now.
I thought
John Cena's gonna beat it. John Cena's gonna beat it like
He's
probably
massive.
this year at WrestleMania or something.
That's
They
so
make a big
sad.
deal about it, but for right
They
this
shouldn't let him
second,
do it. They should
no,
let him.
they've been putting it off for a while.
Rick,
But
this guy,
right-
wasn't he like dead like 3
He
weeks
was
ago?
dead like a month
Wait,
ago.
yeah, didn't he die?
Yeah, but that's why this 30 for 30 is such a big deal too, because he's
Yeah.
been battling alcoholism for like
Yeah, he
years.
looks like
Ever.
20
shit.
years.
Oh yeah. He looks like he's like 80 years old. And he's
Yeah,
like
he
65.
looks like shit.
He would
But he was
love.
wrestling like when he was 60 and doing some crazy moves.
He would love Friday Night
So he's
Lights.
probably roids, booze,
Roids and
Roidsville
booze.
for sure.
And like probably some fucking
and
cocaine
Friday
and
Night
shit.
Lights.
A lot
Like, who
of probably
knows?
a lot of trammies.
Some weird
Probably
stuff.
a lot
of
But, I mean,
times.
the guy, as far as promos go, this guy's probably one of the best of all time cutting promos. He's an absolute psychopath. If you just watch any of his highlights of just like him screaming in the microphone, telling you that he's like a limousine riding, jet riding, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, some bullshit, like some crazy shit.
I love it.
Yeah, so he's in my top 5.
definitely-
I got in no particular order. I got 4 that I'm pretty
Kurt
locked
Angle.
in. Kurt Angle's not in it, but Kurt Angle's really
Booker
good.
T's in there.
Your man's in. Just drink it in, man.
I got Jericho.
Drink
Rikishi.
it in.
man.
Rey Mysterio.
Just drink it in, man.
I got Jericho, Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid.
Chris Jericho.
Calm down. I got Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy.
Ooh.
I'm just a sexy boy.
Is that
That's
boob?
Shawn Michaels'
Is
song.
What about Boob Job Guy?
Gold Dust is not in the.
What about
That's
Triple H?
wild. That's wild.
I got listen.
What about The
Jericho.
Rock?
All right, let's let this guy finish his 5.
I got Jericho, Shawn Michaels, Heartbreak Kid. I got Ric Flair. A sneaky pick in there would be Edge.
Ooh.
Because
Yeah,
I like Edge because he was probably John Cena's biggest rival,
Yeah.
and he would beat him a lot. And a lot of people, I mean, John Cena was just crushing everyone for 10 years straight. So they finally made a good bad guy. Because I like all the bad guys,
Yeah.
but no one and all the little kids like John Cena. So then the 5th would be like 5th and 6th would be like Stone Cold and The Rock. Those are obviously guys,
Those guys
that
are classic.
you got to keep those guys in there. But that's like there's so many guys.
Yeah.
So that's all I got to say about that, Ric Flair. I hope you stay healthy, man. I was actually really sad when I saw you in the hospital.
That 30 for 30 looked really good too.
Yeah, that was.
I
I'm
definitely
really
want to watch
probably
it.
gonna watch it when we get off this podcast right now.
So should we do like 2 claps and Ric Flair or what?
2 claps of Ric Flair. What do you
What
mean?
are you talking about?
Ric Flair?
Oh, like a woo?
Yeah,
2 claps and a Ric Flair.
Do it. That's it.
You just do 2 claps and a Ric Flair. Are you guys gonna be able to do this?
No,
we
you
did
do
this.
it.
Demo it.
We did this in college.
Demo it.
Is that
at San Diego
is this a
State.
drinking game that I'm
No.
not aware of?
We did this at San Diego State baseball before we broke to go on the field. It was 2 claps and a Ric Flair before we did our pregame. So you just do a simple 2 clap in unison, and you give a little Ric Flair like woo.
That's a really good
So it'd be like
Woo!
Oh,
We could try that.
headphone users.
Red Nature Boy.
Maybe let's scoot back
Just
from the
fuck
mic.
someone up.
Someone has a blown eardrum.
my apologies.
someone
Just
up.
wanted to give you
That was pretty good though. But
that's just it.
all right, I'm not gonna do it. I'm good with that.
No,
We'll
that's
get
good.
that. We'll work
That's
on
good.
I'm good with that.
Ric Flair
We'll work on it. We'll get it together for Friday Night Lights.
Yeah,
That's
all
more of a
right.
Ric Flair thing.
I
anyway.
apologize if I just blew out your eardrum.
That was a quick 2 clap. That was
Yeah,
that's
you
what it
didn't-
is.
We didn't
I
have
thought it
that.
was gonna- I thought it was
He
like-
was doing that for years. He's
I
been doing
got
that
it
for
down to a
years.
science.
You know, like the Charlotte Hornets or whatever. They fucking they have it because he's from like Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yeah.
They have it in like halftime and shit. They always like do the woo, and then
Oh,
they
I
get
didn't
people
know
pumped up and shit.
All right.
I think
Well,
they do it in Atlanta Falcons games too. I think.
so of like the athletes now, since we're like talking about WWE, who would make good WWE wrestlers? Like who do you like of the athletes now? You'd just be like
Cam
Oh,
Newton.
I would think,
Cam Newton. Scam Newton.
like Superman or what?
I don't think you don't.
You want someone that has like good mic skills. You already
There's-
told, you
yeah,
already
there's
told me
guys-
this,
there's
like
guys-
good mic skills.
There's guys that
Cam
like
Newton has
Marshawn
horrible.
Lynch.
You can make any guy like
Yeah.
like
Marshawn Lynch.
the guy that they're gonna get like 100% is gonna sign with WWE before it's all said and done. Is Conor McGregor.
Oh yeah, he has
Really?
to.
This guy has because it's the mic skills.
Yeah,
It's
that's what you
the
always
number
told me.
one guy.
It's the charisma. It's the it factor. They could train you in wrestling. They could train anyone in wrestling.
Yeah. He's just so out
No, but I'm
there,
talking
dude.
like, okay, so
He-
yeah,
he's such a character that it would
Yeah.
be good.
It's
he's
just
a UFC guy, but I'm
Irish
talking
pride.
of like the major sports, like an NBA guy, an MLB guy, an NFL guy. Who would be just
Bartolo Colon.
big sexy?
And he would be
LeVar
big sexy.
Ball.
And he would literally
LeVar
be,
Ball was on WWE.
I know he was.
and he
already on
literally
there.
I don't know.
would be
I'd
big
have
sexy.
to like. It's like I said. I'd have to hear more interviews. Like who's got the entertaining interviews?
You eat banana?
Marshawn.
You
No,
eat
he doesn't
banana.
Like
he-
Terrell Owens.
No cramp. You eat
Would be
banana.
good.
But no, Marshawn
You
Lynch
seen
just
that?
says no
Puig.
comment.
I like
You seen
Terrell
that?
Owens.
You were asking about
Like
the
with the,
Asian,
and he's creative too, because a lot of it is like.
You eat banana?
Hold on, guys. I like because a lot of it is like they give you a character and they're like, okay, run with this character.
Right.
But a lot of it is like, what can you do with that character?
Yeah.
Put your own spin on it.
Yeah.
And I think Terrell Owens is like creative. Like he's got the Sharpie in his thing, and he's like he's got like the pom poms.
Like I don't
like
know if he has good mic skills.
I think a lot of the guys. What's going on over here, guys?
Sorry. I got something teed up.
Okay,
for
teed
later.
up. Hold
Go
on. I
later.
think a lot of the guys in professional sports are way too egocentric.
What do
Yeah.
you mean by that?
Like they're already getting paid millions of dollars, so they're gonna when they come to WWE, they want it to all be about them.
But they will have to be instead. They have
it's
to be
like-
just a part of the storyline.
Yeah, like they want I want to win every match. I want to do this. I want to do what I want. And it's like
Yeah, I'm just
that's
trying to
pretty-
think
they hold guys back
who,
a lot.
I'm just trying to think who has like good sound bites when they give interviews.
Kirk
And then-
Cousins.
You like that?
That was like one of like that was
Maybe.
like
Yeah.
that was like one of the things with Brock Lesnar. I was like really scared about when, and that's what was crazy when they brought Goldberg back and Goldberg beat Brock Lesnar. I was like thinking, how did like that took a lot of like business sense to lay down to Goldberg, this 50-year-old man.
Yeah.
And
Creme de la creme.
you
Yeah.
watching the Duck Team game? That's dedication. What up, Krim?
The Ducks are probably winning. I mean, let's
They
go.
were up 2-1.
Let's check it out. I mean,
Yeah, we're just about done though. So I mean, we
Maybe
could
I could,
watch
like,
it,
flip
catch
it
the end
on.
of it. That was my little WWE rant that I had. You
Hey,
got something teed up for us?
I saw. By the way, speaking of the wrestling thing, I saw some documentary.
Ducks up 3-2.
I saw some documentary on that. Like, it's
Go
pretty
Ducks.
cutthroat trying to get to like the main, to be like the main, not like the main guy, but to be in the main. Like, what's the top wrestling thing? WWE
Like
Raw.
the main event, yeah, like the main event scene.
Like,
yeah,
because there's so
Raw.
many like levels of it. Like, I watched this one
Yeah, there's a
documentary.
mid
It's like,
card, there's a lower card.
it's like a
there's
gnarly.
jobbers.
It's like a gnarly thing to get up to like the main thing.
Well, the WWE is
like
getting
every
more
other
like.
It's like every other league, man.
No, I know, but these
the
guys are like
WWE
beating
used
the
to
shit
be
out
all
of themselves.
about
and
like
shit.
homegrown talent. Like they wouldn't take anyone from like all these other promotions,
Like
New Japan,
Nitro or whatever.
and like
yeah.
Ring of Honor and stuff like that. But now they're starting to like realize that these guys are good at wrestling. Like we could just steal them, steal the best guy from every independent scene, and now they have like
It's like
a
the
super
all-star
stacked
team,
roster. Yeah. But it kind of sometimes it sucks because WWE is PG, and these guys on these other independent scenes, they could just say fuck,
And do
they just
whatever
say
they want.
fuck you to the crowd and shit like that, and that's how they get heat. And it, like I remember watching that thing. This is like a long time ago. ECW, you know the Dudley Boys, the guys that put them through the tables.
Yeah.
The fucking Bubba Dudley, Bubba Ray, and he used to spit in the face of people in the crowd.
That's crazy.
Hey,
And he would call I remember he called like this, like it was like some mom. They're like, "Fuck you." He's like, "Fuck you, you dumb fat whore," or some shit like that.
Wow.
Just to get the people to hate him. That's like what wrestling. The more people hate you, that means you're doing a good job.
Yeah.
Creme de la Creme's chiming in on your WWE talk.
All the best talent, yeah. See, all the best talent into WWE. There's not really any homegrown talent. The only homegrown talent that they have is Roman Reigns, and
no
everyone
one likes
fucking
him.
hates Roman Reigns.
What about John Cena?
But he's dead now. He's like 40 years old. He's trying to go mainstream like The Rock.
He's trying to be an actor, yeah,
Yeah.
like The Rock.
Wait, he's not a great actor?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying he's not like he's not a focal point of WWE anymore.
Nah, yeah, he's too old.
I mean, he's trying. I mean, they bring him back a lot just to bring the ratings back up because they need it because they're like failing. But they need to get a new John Cena. That's what they're trying to get.
A young stud, Sean
Like
McVay
some like
A Sean McVay.
of
Wow.
wrestling.
yeah, like
Whoa.
some guy that's like always good and that could sell a bunch of merchandise to little kids. That's what they need.
That Brock is homegrown.
Yeah, but Brock is getting older too, though. He probably won't be with the WWE that much longer. I think he said he wanted to go back to UFC again
Jesus.
after his 1 year suspension for fucking doing steroids.
Bring me back.
He got a 1 year suspension for doing steroids from the UFC, and that was while he was signed with WWE. and WWE didn't do one thing about it.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, they don't care. Why would they?
They do care.
Do they
They had a
really?
huge, giant lawsuit in like 1996.
Didn't
Yeah.
Ric Flair juice up?
All the guys used to juice up until 1996. They had a
Why?
huge lawsuit because everyone was dying of heart attacks and shit. And
Jesus.
and Vince McMahon had to go to court and they did all this stuff. So they test them. They have violations and stuff. Like Chris Masters was this giant meathead guy.
The WWE didn't do one thing to Brock Lesnar.
No, because he was their champion at the time and he's part time.
So they're just like,
guys, I
forget
don't know
it.
if they care that much. I think they have different rules.
They're just like slap on the wrist.
He comes in like once a month and wrestles. That's it. There's guys that wrestle like 5 times a week.
That's gnarly.
That's insane.
That makes my heart hurt kind of a little bit.
So that's all I gotta say about WWE. UFC did happen on Saturday. GSP came back and
Yes,
beat
yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
Bisping. That was big. And that was, he went up a weight class too. I didn't think
Everyone-
Bisping,
I think
I never thought
everyone-
Bisping was that good.
I didn't think he was either.
I thought he kind of just outlasted everyone.
I thought,
Like Dan Henderson retired. Like
yeah. Everyone was all over. Everyone was like, not GSP's too old. They're just like, no way.
I didn't know if GSP was going to show up or not, but I just never thought.
It's always hard to know
was
when
that
people
bad.
take such a long break if they're going to come back ready to fight, you know? But GSP also trains like a fucking maniac.
Well, he tore his ACL or something, and then he like tore it again or something. He was like dead.
Jesus.
But that was like years ago.
Yeah.
Like he took years off.
Wow.
Creme de la creme says GSP is a monster. Yes.
GSP like
Is a monster.
Yeah.
Agreed.
He's
But I
old.
think it also might have helped
he's
him.
like Jean-Claude Van Damme.
He's the real life
how
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
about Wilder? Did you see that boxing match? The heavyweight?
Oh yeah.
I mean, he knocked this guy out in like 7 seconds.
but that's such a wild punches and stuff like that. Like
He's like 6'7", like
everyone's like
280,
saying like
and
you
this
know
guy
like
just
if you
throws
follow boxing, like,
haymakers.
Anthony Joshua is like the guy.
Yeah.
Everyone's saying like, oh, we want Anthony Joshua next. Like Anthony Joshua is like so technical and like. This guy's throwing just fucking haymakers.
If
and hitting him in
Deontay
the back of the head
Wilder
and shit.
had, if he was technical and threw haymakers like that, this guy would be like unreal. But if you get a guy that's like technical, like Floyd Mayweather, and the same size as Wilder, he would get crushed.
That's what Anthony Joshua is kind of.
well, then he might
But
die.
he's a heavyweight, so it's like these guys are
It's
getting
heavyweight
knocked
versus
out.
heavyweight.
No,
yeah.
These guys are definitely getting knocked
Yeah,
out.
every
Yeah.
time.
Someone's throwing
Heavyweight. That's
haymakers.
why heavyweights has always been the best. That's why I like heavyweight UFC the most. That's why I like. I mean, that's why I used to like heavyweight boxing the most.
But that's
We were
also
like,
why these
Mike
guys-
Tyson was like.
Yeah, you got
sick.
super high heavyweight. Do they still do that? Is
I
that
don't
even
think
like a
so.
real thing?
Yeah, that's why they also have the shortest careers.
I mean, these guys
But I
just
don't want to watch these little like 120-pound
Oh, I hate those.
rat man fucking dance around the ring for 5 minutes straight for 5 rounds.
I want to see heavy
yeah.
punches for 2 rounds to see who gets
Yeah,
knocked
just
out
punch
first.
as hard as
yeah.
you can and see who's got the better job.
Yeah. Yeah. Agreed.
That's all I got. Anything else you want to add to the free talk? We're hitting our time frame.
No, I think,
Yeah, pretty soon. Shout out anybody.
I think we got it all.
Friday Night Lions.
We got it all.
Shout
We
out to
got it
everybody
all.
that's in the
Thanks
chat.
for watching,
and
guys.
Thanks for watching.
Feel free to follow the channel. Follow us on twitch.tv/dadbodsportstalk. Follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/dadbodsportstlk. Friday Night Lions, guys. This Friday, we're going over every NFL game and every spread of NFL game. Last week we did pretty good. I was 8-3-1. Dalton was 8-3-1. We have a special tiebreaker planned
up,
for
yeah,
Friday.
yeah.
Friday Night Lions.
Tune in for that.
How about them birds?
What birds?
Philly. Yep, Philly is really good.
Are you talking about
Did
the
you know that
Cardinals?
Did you know that Philly started 65-1 to win the Super Bowl at the beginning of the season?
Jesus.
Who got that in?
No.
Love that.
I
don't
wonder
know.
what it was for them to win the
I
division.
don't know.
That's a lock right now.
Hey, so Dadbods? Is that what we said that for Friday? Or are we gonna let's do one each real quick. You got one each?
Yeah, let's get.
Sign off with
We
the
are the
Dad
Dadbod Sports Talk.
Yeah, we'll sign up the
And
next couple
we
weeks with
rarely
one
talk
guy.
about Dadbod, so let's hear your guys' favorite Dadbod. Let's go, Darius.
Just
Of all time.
just
Yeah.
one.
Yeah,
No,
let's get-
just one.
Just give us a Dadbod.
Yeah, just give us one. We'll do
Talk
like
about
one a
your-
week.
Something coming up, whatever you want.
Just because we talked about him today already, it's number one, Big Sexy.
Bartolo Colon.
Colon.
Big Sexy.
Big Sexy is that is good. I like that pick a lot. God,
Yeah,
there's,
I
there's a lot
I
of
think we're all
choices.
gonna go for that.
Yeah, there's a lot of choices. Depends. I mean, we
don't have all day.
All right, we'll come
Yeah,
back. We'll
come
come
back
back
to
to
me.
you. We'll come back to
I
you.
got a lot of them on my mind.
I'm
I want to
gonna
go
go-
one.
76ers, Andrew Bynum.
Oof. Is he even still in the league?
All right, you want to go that like that? I'm gonna go Antoine Walker.
Ooh, I like that one.
On any team.
Puerto Rico.
On any
Antoine
fucking
Walker.
team.
When he had to play in Puerto Rico.
Ooh.
I don't know. That's deep for the viewers. That's pretty deep.
Yeah, that's
Big
deep.
baby Glenn Davis.
Yeah, big
Yeah,
baby.
I like that
big
one.
baby.
I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna throw Prince Fielder in there.
Ooh, Prince Fielder. Like, well, I used to think like Prince Fielder like was like just like
Fat.
no, like big, like because he did like the ESPN body issue,
Yeah, and he was
Yeah.
he was
and he was
Like
like,
athletic
no,
looking?
that didn't sell me. That,
Oh.
that's when I realized that he
he's
was.
like-
That's when I realized that he was the dad bod.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I thought it was like a lot of muscle under there. It is a lot of muscle under there.
Yeah,
But
Pablo
it's just like-
Sandoval.
Pablo Sandoval's a good one.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
we don't
There's
do-
a lot of them.
We just we're gonna
We're gonna do a little preview.
we gotta
We're just
do-
giving you a little taste.
I think we should do our list
Friday.
separately.
okay.
Like a top 10 list. We'll just do a clip on Facebook or Twitter or something.
all right.
Okay, yeah.
So-
Tune into the Twitter. We'll just
So
give
we're
you a
just
little
giving
sneak
you a little
peek.
preview
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
some guys that we're thinking about every night when we go to bed.
John Daly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely up there.
So thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to follow the stream, like I said. Twitch.tv/DadbodSportsTalks, Twitter, twitter.com/DadbodSportsTLK. We have a YouTube. Subscribe. Click
The
down
link.
there. That's where our VODs are all at for the podcast. We also have a SoundCloud, soundcloud.com/dadbod, and then a hyphen, and then you got Sports Talk.
Tune in. Thanks
Tune
for
in on Friday. See you later, Krim. What is it? Cowboy Chaos. I can't say it.
Chaotic Cowboy.
Chaos Cowboy.
No,
Chaotic Cowboy.
Oh,
Do
we
we
got
got
a Cowboy shout out.
What's Friday looking like? Do we have a
Shout out
guest?
viewer from Philly.
Shout out S Moss.
Yeah. SMOS0527811352.
Thanks for watching,
CY
guys.
in the Berg.
Do we have anything lined up for Friday? Like not, you know,
We have
man.
our tiebreaker.
You have
We
all
our-
kinds of things
No,
lined up.
we
have
got a
our
special
lines.
guest. Do we have a special guest or anything? Or we got someone coming
We
in?
might get Nick Burke in here.
Nick Burke. Okay. Keep
Nick
your head
Burke.
on a swivel for that one,
We'll
guys.
see. Yeah, Nick Burke's gonna be a wild guy.
So,
We'll see.
Krim. I'm not from Philly. I'm from Cali.
All
So
right,
are
guys.
we.
all right. Tune in Friday. Thanks.
Peace out.
Later, guys.
I love you.
Bye.
Peace.